down right. Brooklyn Bridges, C-Dub defended. The Brooklyn block party, claps and double digits. Barclays clicking, the whole block is with it. Left a lot on the table, now we coming to get it. The shook one's gone, we too Brooklyn strong. Can't stop, won't stop from the Brooklyn block. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
There you go.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. B-R-O-O-K, we well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
Just give me the ball, I'm fitting the score next. My chair's all net, me and Katie just all next. Get back on defense, hit him with strong flex. I'm official like a rep, trying not to get attacked. Hear me go hard on Brooklyn, that's a promise. Watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Make you watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Switch, they can't guard me, especially side the Barclays. Spin between crosses, I can score with both hands. Midi flawless, and I get to play like an artist. I'm a bossmith, so you should respect my handle. I see the big picture with the Nets like a mantle. In the future, I see us as champs too. And when we do, I'ma do a Brooklyn dance move. To stir that whole Millie rock like a fan do. And that's a bet like my parlay on FanDuel.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
When you establish a culture, that's what you do every day. That creates one thing, that it's your identity. Alright, that's how you.
Yo. Can't hear you, Breeze. Yo, can y'all hear me in the chat? All right. All right, we good. I don't know what's going on with Breezy's mic right now. You know what I'm saying? But we finna start it up and wait till he get legit. You heard? Yo, what's good with y'all today? Chat, you know what I'm saying? Summer League it is. Summer League it was. And Summer League is going to be. You know what I mean? I don't know what Breezy wanted to start on today, but you know what I'm saying? While he figuring out what's going on with the mic, you know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about the Nets versus OKC, who beat us today in Summer League, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, first of all, I got to give OKC a shout out because whatever they did in the regular season, they do the same exact thing in the Summer League, bro. Like, they team play the same exact way. They almost got it to the point where if they got enough a talented player, they can plug and play, bro. They almost got it to the point where if they got a you know what I'm saying, the talent is high enough, the skill is high enough, defensive high enough, the IQ is high enough. It's a plug and play, bro. They're not losing out. You know what I'm saying? They just want to chip, and the talent that they got on that on the Summer League roster right now is unreal, bro. It's unreal. So shout out to OKC for that first. You know what I'm saying? Gotta give them a shout out. This is, you know what I'm saying? Gotta give props where it's due. Breeze, you back? Oh, what's good, bro? Still can't hear you. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna talk about the Brooklyn Nets right now and what I seen out there. You know what I'm saying? Bro, first I'm gonna tell you what I didn't like. I didn't like the lineups. I didn't like Timmy and Danny out there at the same time. That lineup threw me off. They do similar things. They're not really physical. You know what I'm saying? They Timmy plays a little bit physical. Danny is finesse. You know what I'm saying? You see Danny at the top of the key. They sat Danny in the corner for floor spacing, and that didn't work. So that right there, that put us in the hole with that lineup. You know what I'm saying? Tyson Etienne from the G League, he played well. Shot threes, you know what I'm saying? He was chucking up somebody. Shot some threes, he knocked some down, you know what I'm saying, which is good. But I still didn't like that lineup because you didn't have nobody that could set a screen for anybody. Yegor started, Nolan off the bench, Tyson Etienne, Drew Timmy, Tucson Iwoma. It was out there today. You know what I'm saying? Starting lineup. So you know the floor spacing wasn't that well. You know what I'm saying? So OKC, they buckled up. You know what I'm saying? They handled their business. You know what I'm saying? But but as far as how the players played, I'm not gonna knock anybody today. I would say everybody played decent. Trayor stood out today for sure. You know what I'm saying? He was a for sure standout today. Drew Timmy was a problem. Getting towards the end of the game, he was a problem. Danny did okay. He didn't really score that much except for the free throw line, but he rebounded decently. Yegor, this is what I'm saying. Yegor played decent too. I ain't gonna say he played bad. He played decent, but him and Danny need someone that can set solid screens, or they gotta find a better way to get more floor spacing, because the way they got it lined up, it's not gonna work in that way. You know what I'm saying? On OKC, there's almost no lanes to drive, and you know how they play defense. So they collapse in the paint on any spin move, any drive. You know what I'm saying? You blow past my guy. We got two sliding in over. Yo, there you go.
Oh yeah, I don't know, man. My laptop not working. I just switched to my phone and shit. But I was listening to what you were saying. Nah, but go ahead though. So basically, Nolan Troy, fans like him. I didn't see much of it. I had went to Jay's show. I was watching Jay perform, so I ain't see a lot of it. I was like tuning in a little bit as much as I could, and yeah, no, it looked like they had trouble scoring the ball. You know what I'm saying? I seen Wolf with a beautiful pass.
Oh yeah.
Yo, he make me feel like he know how to play basketball. That little extra pass dump off to Timmy right there, that was nice, man. That gave me confidence that he really know the game. Like you know what I mean? I like the way he found Timmy. I just think he played with him for years. He just met Drew Timmy the other day.
Yeah, that was a highlight right there. That joint was fancy right there. You know what I'm saying? Right in Timmy hands. You know what I'm saying? For the easy lay.
He said the easy lay. Yeah, he dropped that shit off like a postman. Can't lie to you.
Yeah, man. They had trouble scoring. They ain't have enough shooters out there. You know what I'm saying? They ain't have enough shooters on the floor, but and they don't got a good screen setter. Everybody trying to do slips. They need Wolf and Yegor need somebody to set a solid screen, and they couldn't do that today. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I thought they played for their first game. I thought they played decent. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna knock them today. They played decent for their first game.
Okay. All right, that's good to know. You know what I'm saying? Because look, so I heard you mention at the end there, he looked like he was going at it with the refs. I seen him flex up on the ref. I'm like, damn, he going hard in the paint. Like summer league ain't never been this real.
It's legit. You know what I'm saying? It's legit this year round.
Yo, at the end, I'm telling you, bro. I'm trying to tell you why they go so hard. The difference from the G League to the pros is $40,000 to $40,000 to $2 million. 10-day contract, be big money for a G League player. You heard? They be trying to stay in the league once they get those 10-day contracts, those 2-way contracts. That's a come up. You imagine you don't got a 2-way contract and you just regulated to the G League. You feel me? Or then you got a situation like, you know, where you got the 2-way contract and you play with the G League and you play with the NBA team. But, you know, just kind of segueing away from it, because I wanted to say this real quick, not to stay there, but just to, you know what I mean, so I don't forget. It was good to see Greg Oden playing basketball. You know what I'm saying? He's someone that sustained a serious injury. I think he was the number 1 pick in the early 2000s. And, you know, he didn't play no games in the NBA for real. Not a lot. And then, you know, I just seen him in the Big Three. And I thought that was dope. You know, I thought that medium, that the Big Three has for only having a schedule in the summertime, but giving a lot of the you know, employees of the NBA work. You know, you got these guys working. You know, it's a whole different. It's not the same, you know, scale economy wise, but I think it's interesting what Big Three is doing. And to Ice Cube's point, they don't step on his toes. I don't think they step on his toes. I think they doing good business. There's a lot of people when you look at their roster, CJ and Ice, bro, they played in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think it's more of a camaraderie there opposed to big Ice Cube photo. You know what I mean? Trying to make things bad for the NBA. He's not a direct competitor, is what I'm trying to say. He but yeah, shout out to Big Priest in the chat. What up though, CJ? What's good?
I'm good. I told y'all what my boy was gonna do. Man, Ice ready. Me and Ice be on live every day talking about this. And now we got. I'm finally see Brooklyn fans start to post some really. I see just because he dropped out the pit and all this and that. I've been telling people about this man. This man been playing against grown people. Got the first quick step. I've been telling people about this man. But the thing I didn't like is like it's like they'll bring the ball up down court and everybody's shooting threes. They not passing the ball around. I feel like that's what killed the fucking game. It's like you had a lot of people wide open on the court and like they not passing the ball. Like they're not passing the ball. You have people wide open all day. They not passing the ball. That's the only shit that would piss me off about the game. Well, not everybody staying out, but my boy Noah did his thing, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, I mean, so you gonna say you stay or you like Nolan? What he put up
Oh
today?
yeah,
How many points?
I've been liking Noah since he was a top 5 draft pick.
I
So
think I think
hold on, let me see. How many points he had tonight?
13.
Oh, all right, that's decent.
Now Drew
I
Timme,
seen a play when he got to the basket. Like, bro, all right. In your opinion, do you think they would have any of these players got the scoring prowess as Cam
no,
Thomas from what you're
no,
saying?
no. Let me tell you about Noah. This is what I see what he got to work on. If he could get a shot creation, I'm talking about like how Cam Thomas got. If he could get
Mm-hmm.
that, he would be all right. But no, he got to work on his ball handle. Like he remind me of Tyrese Maxey coming to lead with no handles or nothing getting to the rim. He remind me of Tyrese Maxey and stuff coming to lead. No, hell no. They don't got no. If they lose Cam Thomas, they not even scoring. You can kiss that shit goodbye. They not even scoring. The stuff
Word.
I
All
saw
right,
today.
hold on. Yeah, now I'm with you. Shout out to CJ for joining the panel. JDJ, he says, Breezy, did you listen to Diego's comment today about not necessarily being a PG, instead just being a playmaker is what the Nets envision him to be, a playmaking wing and not a full-time PG. Shout to JDJ, you know what I'm saying? If you was
I
tapped
ain't saw
in,
that.
if you was tapped in, you already know. I'm saying a few streams ago, I said that they're going to look for him to be a point forward. I mean, I ain't pull out of thin air. You know, they put him on the roster for the summer league as the starting small forward. So I just figured like, oh, I thought he was gonna be a point guard, but I guess he's gonna be a point forward.
Yeah,
And I think that's interesting because also the panel was saying that the guys were saying that you know, they want them to both start. And they can still do that, and Cam Thomas can start too. You start Nolan at the 1, Cam Thomas at the 2, Diego at the 3. I like that, but let's just stay with those 3 players. How you feel about it, Ice? And then we're gonna go to CJ.
No, I don't like it starting off like that unless they unless they develop. Like if you're just gonna start off, that's like summer league trying something out. You know what I mean? Like Cam is fine where he at, but today, like Nolan showed that he can get where without a pick, he can actually get where he need to go. If you swing the ball to him, jab step, he's out of there. You know what I mean? If you don't collapse the paint, he's gonna get a layup or he's gonna dish the ball. Like Jaeger can't do the same things as Nolan. So with him, that's what I'm saying. With him, you need somebody that can set a screen. If you don't have somebody that set a screen, he gonna struggle. You know what I'm saying? To do what he does best. Even if he's on the wing, he's still going to struggle because like he will have to be in a closeout situation for him in order for him to, make the plays that he do. So I really don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Not right now, at least.
Yeah, nah, that's fair. What about you, CJ? How you feel?
Nah, Ice kind of right. I don't really like the fit because like both of them like they don't. I don't. It's like watching them play. You can tell they really don't got no chemistry to play with each other. You got one person want to bring the ball up down court, and you got the other person spotting up in the corner. Now I like it near future when they figure stuff out. I just don't like it. It don't was seem right. Them two playing beside each other because both of them. It's like both of them trying to play mate with the ball. Only thing Noah could do is just drive with the ball. Eric, the Demon, only thing he could do is just play mate with the ball. So I don't like them two playing with each other. So like Noah got to figure out how to shot create like Cam Thomas. If he could figure out how to do that, I feel like he'd be good. He know how to do
So,
everything else, but
so
he don't know how
hold
to
on.
shot create.
So again, shout out to King Rippy. I'm not really comparing it. I'm just saying, like, one of the components of winning basketball is being able to put the ball in the basket. You know what I mean? People were like trying to downplay the scorer. Like, what about the other things? Yeah, all of the other things are cool. All of the other things are important, but it's not actually putting the points on the board. You know, you gotta put the ball in the basket. And y'all gotta stop taking the credit that it deserves away from what it is to actually to be a shot creator. Like I'm not just talking about being able to get to the foul line and you know what I mean, because you kind of begging the refs for a foul. No, you know how to. It's like hard for defense to stay in front of you, bro, because you just that nice. You feel what I mean? So I just look at it for what it's worth. And I want to know which one of these rookies could, you know what I'm saying, as a teammate learn from Cam Thomas. It sounds like Nolan Troyard. No,
But Breezy,
Nolan.
I will say this though.
But to me, it sounds like Cam Thomas could learn that shit from Nolan too. Because one thing that I did critique that y'all didn't know for the most part is that sometimes I do think Cam Thomas doesn't have to dance. You can just pop, 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 little tween dribble cross, and you good. You don't have to tween step back like sometimes he do too much with that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Uh, Shout out to CJ Ice, man.
Hey Breezy, I want to
What
say one
got?
more thing
Yeah, go ahead.
before you get done. But yeah, he can learn from Cam Thomas. But Noah, I'm telling you, Bria, if he could get a shot, if he learn how to shot create, he got to quit first up. He'll jab step and get you. If he work on his handles and learn how to shot create a little bit, he'll be all right for us. Like for me, you ask me, I'll start. Ask me, I'll start him. I feel like Jordy was talking about him today, how he could bring the ball up down court. Jordy like how he like his speed, but like Jordy said, you got to earn his spot. If he go in the training, doing what he doing now, yeah, he easily be starting. I can say that right now.
Yeah, what you think, Ice? You want to see all the rookies start? How you feel about who should start?
Nah, I see the thing with Jaeger. I would like to see him with someone like Claxton or Dayron, and then I can tell you because once you got Michael Porter and Cam on the floor, that's floor spacing. So his passing might seem better, you know what I'm saying, than it is in summer league because he don't have those type of guys playing with him. But also when you see Nolan, you know what I'm saying, with the floor spacing, that's a different that's a different speed you got to deal with. So you know what I'm saying, I got to see them play with the guys that they gonna play with and see who, you know what I'm saying, what works best. Because right now you could tell what they need. Like Danny needs somebody to set screens, and Traore could get his shot, but he can get to the rim. But you know what I'm saying? Like he's got to have more floor spacing so he can get all the way to the rim. Like he was getting halfway there and they would shut it down because of OKC defense. But you know what I'm saying? Like you got to see them play with better people than them, so you can see where their game could grow from there, and you could basically tell. You know what I'm saying? You could tell what Danny needed. You could tell what everybody needed today, and they just need
So go,
better
but
focus.
talk to me because they yelling Wolfpack on X. What Danny need?
Danny needs somebody to the screen, or he needs to play like today. They put him and Drew Timmy together, and like I said, like they games was like it's not similar, but it's similar, and none of them is physical. Like when they got Drew Timmy and Grant Nelson, like that changed the way the offense looked and the way the offense moved. Because Grant Nelson, he like an energizer dude. He'll get a cut and you grab a dunk, a rebound, put back something like that. And when you put Drew Timmy and Danny together, they don't, you know what I'm saying? They don't work like that. And Danny needs somebody like a big body to set a screen, and then he could do the same thing as Yegor. Like he could create off of screen handles. He could do it for himself, but it's better when he can navigate off a screen, and he didn't get the chance to do that today. So you know what I'm saying? He didn't look as good. He had a little few highlights, but he didn't look as polished as he, you know what I'm saying, that as he is.
All right, so that's what I want. Like I said, man, we running that office, outside office. We don't have no inside office. Now we got an inside office. We can run an inside, outside office. You know what I'm saying? If we could do that, then we good. Because my thing is that pass by Danny Wolf, don't overlook that. If that's his raw talent coming into the league, you build on that, bro. That's an NBA play, bro. You know how you know what I mean? Is he ready to go to the next level? For the pass like that? Yes. Not because he hit an open three. Anybody could do that right now in the NBA. The fact that, you know what I'm saying, he made that pass. I really think that his skill set is that's team ball. So you know how they say 3 seconds? That's what they mean by the extra pass. Now I think Cam Thomas would have made that pass too. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Gary. Gary on the panel. What up, Gary?
What up, Breeze? Thanks for having me on.
Chilling, man. You know what I'm saying? I just went to Jay's show earlier. I didn't really get to see much of the Summer League game. Did you watch it?
Yeah. I watched it twice now, actually. I got bored, so I'm gonna watch it back. Traore is quick. He's fast. He doesn't really have any bag though. He doesn't really have a handle. He's quick. He had that nice little up and under move to start the game. Like I think it was their first basket. Like no one jumped off the screen. Like it looked like Drew Timmy and Tyson Etienne were the best players on the court for the Nets.
Yo, Gary, those words. I said that to myself too when I was watching because I seen like the first quarter, a little bit in some of the second. I said none of these guys jumping off the screen. The one play I did like was Nolan getting to the basket.
Yeah, he's fast. I just don't know if he's got like an NBA game. He's only 19, so I'm not killing the guy. But it's like, does he have anything other than he's fast?
I'll take the he's fast right now. You know what I mean?
For now, yeah.
Yeah. Jody Fernandez go work with that. He was at the game. You know, Jody Fernandez. I seen that part. Y'all seen when the camera playing at Jody when they was talking to him.
Yeah, they interviewed him later in the game too.
Yeah,
I think he do. I think if he be here for 3 or 4 years, I think he will learn how to shot create. I feel like he's there, but I feel like he got some more work to do with his shot create. I feel like his jumper getting better. I saw him hit a 3 in the corner, which that good. But they wasn't giving him the ball. I saw him wide open so many damn times. They wasn't even giving him the ball.
Nah, A-Tracks, we ain't win, I'm saying. And my thing is, you know, of course it's easy for me to say in the first game that if they need Cam Thomas to score the ball. But, I mean, why not, you know? They need Cam Thomas to score the ball. You know, they're going to need him, man. You know, is the points, because they look like they could go on droughts. Why would you put 5 rookies out there with an obligation like that? That's not even player developing them the right way. They don't want them to lose too much and then have no morale. You know, you got to have somebody at least that could be the scapegoat. Cam Thomas, he cares. Like he's willing to take the last shot. And if he lose the game, he lose the game. Yago could pass it. You don't have to take the last shot. Nolan, pass it. You don't have to take the last shot. Why have that pressure when you could just pass it to Cam Thomas? You feel what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, the morale will be higher with somebody like Cam Thomas because he'll take the pressure off of them just entering the NBA. You know? So, that's what that is.
And then they had that guy, Caleb Daniels, the guard, number 28, the Villanova guy. He was high energy. I mean, he ain't going to make the team, but I like that guy. He was high energy.
What's his name?
Caleb Daniels. I think he played in the second half. Number 28.
Yeah.
He was high energy. He was all over it. I don't think he's going to make the team at all, but it was good to watch. He's super high energy. I looked him up. He's like 26 years old. I'm like, he can't make the team.
Yeah, I think he's been around for a bit. What you think about Grant?
Grant Nelson. That question.
He can't shoot. That's for sure. He's not a shooter.
No.
A lot of people told me he was good coming out of Alabama. Like you know, he should have been drafted. It's only one summer league game, so I'm not gonna like write the book on him yet. But like, I wasn't impressed with Grant Nelson.
Yeah, no, he's not going. See, I think Grant gonna go to G League. He could have got drafted. He turned it down. He said he wanted to try out for the Nets instead. He'd rather take a chance instead of being drafted and try out for us. But I think he's another high energy guy. You know what I'm saying? And I think 4 years in college, he's gonna go to the G League. If he does make anything, that's where he's going.
And then you can see Danny Wolf. He can handle the ball. Wolf can handle the ball, which is good to see. Like it's going to work, I think. Like he's going to be able to handle the ball in the NBA. He looks smooth with it. He's a good passer. I just like no one like you want these guys. They're that good. You want them to dominate the summer league, right? But like Cooper Flagg looked like trash. So you know, it's you know it's one summer league game.
Yeah, but the thing would piss me off about Wolf when he came downhill and pulled a damn 3. That's what really pissed me off when he did that shit. I ain't gonna lie, that pissed me off.
That's offense right there. What you mean? That's
yeah. Hold on.
I know what he's coming down like he's Pete Klay Thompson. That's the shot you're gonna take. Come on, bro.
No, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. That shit pissed me off so bad.
So hold on. So Money Mike in the chat, he says Wolf a power forward or center. Based on what y'all seen today, where y'all think he should play?
Power forward. Power forward. Bad.
All right.
Iceman was right. He's being nice.
One. Like it's not even a small ball 5 because he's.
We gotta get Iceman a job, man. We gotta get Iceman hired by somebody. I don't know. Just put me on when you get on, Ice. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. What'd you say, Gary?
It's not even like he's both to me. It's like 4 or a 5. It just depends on how you want to use him. Like Wolf, there's talent there. Like he's a 4 or a 5. He can really handle the ball. I know what he's talking about with the pull up 3, which was ridiculous, but like that's just coaching. Like you pull him aside, you say, never do that again unless you can hit it at a 45%. Ever. Don't ever do that again. Just don't do it again.
No, it was just like he tried to snub back with it. That really pissed me off. I'm like, why is you doing that? And we need to go in the damn paint. We trying to catch up. That shit pissed me off when he did that.
I had an older brother, and my older brother used to always said I could play with him and his boys. So you could run with it, but it was like a rule. No jump shots, either layups or pass me the ball, right? You don't take you can't shoot, so you don't take any jump shots. You pass me the ball or you take the ball to the hoop. Someone's got to tell that to Danny Wolf, right? Like you can play, but no jump shot.
He pulled like he was there, Steph Curry, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I ain't see that. That's funny as hell.
I expect
Just
somebody like Cam Thomas or somebody to do that, but not him. Hell no. You should
hold
never
on,
do that. Yeah,
JD
if he do that in
said,
the real NBA game, I would bench him. I'm telling you, I would bench him for doing that shit.
"Oh man, send him to the yo." You know it's wild because I seen Jordy Fernandez say if you get an open three and you don't take it, you're going to be sitting right next to me. Like what?
I
Like
don't know what
what
type of
about the
coach
name?
Jordy is.
That's what Jordy said to everybody, like the whole team.
Yeah. That's a rule. That's a rule.
I
And
was
if you,
somewhere I seen it like on a reel or something.
yeah, that's a rule. If you got an open three and you don't shoot it, he gonna sit you down, bro.
But
He ain't happy if you don't take the
maybe
three.
there's a reason why you're always getting open threes. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe there's a reason.
I think Danny. I'm with you. I think he can play four. I think he can play the four better than he can. I don't think he's ready for a legit five spot yet, but I think at times he can give you minutes at the five. But he's got to lose some of his finesse and become a little bit more physical when he plays at the four. I think the finesse is fine with that. I mean, physical at the five, finesse at the four. I think that'll work.
But like, here's what if he's playing the four with Claxton, right? So let's say Claxton's playing the five and Wolf's playing the four in a regular season. Who's guarding the big on the post? Wolf is, right?
Yeah.
So he's in essence your five anyway. He's guarding the five. You know what I'm saying? Like he's got a big body. He's got the body of a five.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He either you could use him as a four or a five. I think.
Yeah, I agree. He just got to toughen up. He got to toughen up. You know what I mean?
Hopefully, yeah. It's easier said than done sometimes, though.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, again, man, these guys they gonna want to develop and they're gonna want to try new things. And then, for what it's worth, we've seen the coaching staff do a good job with the G League players. You know, I think Juwan Howard is gonna be good for Drew Timmy. Drew Timmy, man, he's a funny player to me, man, because like he one of those players. If you lose out on him, he'll be mad as hell, bro. But I don't know who is he give who we giving him minutes in the 10-man rotation.
I don't know. I feel like you should find minutes for like he keeps producing. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, like I
Timmy,
seen him hit a 3-point off the backboard. I was like, nah, that's you know what I'm saying? Like, damn.
Timmy,
go ahead.
Timmy like a tweener. The problem with Timmy is not a four and he's not a five. You know what I mean? He's 6'10", but he doesn't have the physicality. He got a little bit of finesse, but he got decent feet and post move, and he can rebound. He just know he's got a knack for where the ball is at. So you know what I'm saying? He will produce, but you don't know what to really do with. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying, though. We've all played basketball with someone like that. Like, I don't want him. He sucks. And then you play with him, it's like, all right, he's not bad. I kind of want to run with him. Like, that's kind of true, Timmy. Like, you're like, he sucks. And then it's like, wait a second. Actually, he doesn't. Like, actually, he can run with us.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
how he
Gary, I got a
looks.
question actually, because I remember you was saying something on your show, but you the one telling me Noah's is Tyrese Maxey, right?
I said he's fast like that. I'm not saying he's Tyrese Maxey. I'm saying that's the potential. Like, that's when you rolled the dice on him, that's what you were hoping for. Like, I can.
You see Tony Parker in his game? Me and Ice been talking about this.
Tony Parker was lethal though, because like he was a lethal passer. I don't know, like Tony. You're saying Tony Parker because of the speed, right? Like that's
that has to be it because that's what they say his comp is Tony Parker, but I think it's because of the speed.
Yeah, bro. Tony Parker get downhill really fast, and that lob was serious. Even if Duncan wasn't dunking it, his lob still put Duncan in the soft spot. You know what I'm saying? In the paint. So.
It's because he played with Pop, right? Like he played with Pop. He usually scored about 17, 18 points a game. If he would have like played for another coach that would have let him have like if he would have played with Thibodeau, he probably could have averaged 24, 25 points a game. You know what I'm saying? When the Spurs offense, it was the motion offense. It was all about ball movement. If you gave Tony Parker the ball, like Thibodeau does with Brunson, says here, go to work. Parker probably could have scored 24 points a game. He was good. He could score.
Yeah, Orton in chat is funny as hell. Yeah, I swear, man.
Yeah, he could play, but he got to work on his shot creation, bro. I told Breeze that he ain't like he damn Cam Thomas now. He got to work on his shot creation. And I said, tell nice about
Money
this.
Mike on that.
Yeah, hold on. Money Mike said 20 Parker with the A+ finisher with a water mid range. Yup. Word.
Yeah, he got that. Gary, you saw the way he draw the foul?
Yeah.
I like that.
Floyd Smith follow up. He say, he a moderator. He say, Tony Parker was an all-around great point guard and an excellent assistant. Yup. Once again, both of y'all right. Word.
Yeah, but if you seen, I don't know if anybody watched Traore when he played overseas. I watched a lot of his highlights, and all they his team didn't have nobody, so they would set like 3 or 4 screens for this dude to maneuver around so he can score, bro. And he's getting to the cup like off those 3 screens or 2 screens. He gets directly to the lane. He get into the cup and he causes problems or he dropping off passes. So I think, like I said, like they need more screen setters so they can maneuver better. I think majority of the team needs screens, and they ain't got nobody to set screens like Danny Wolf. He set a fake and slip, and Drew Timmy do the same thing. That's one problem I think we still have, that no one set solid screens for anybody on this team. You know what I mean? Ben was the best screen setter, and then Dayron, and now it's only Dayron that we have that are set screens.
Bro, that's one of the things they got to develop Diego to be a good screen setter at 6'8". And then I seen Ben Seraph in the game too, and I seen his stat.
I
He's
was
like
just about to talk about that.
too.
Yeah,
he mad tall too, so he got to learn how to set screens too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he did his thing today too. Go ahead.
Yeah, he scored a little bit. He scored. You know what I mean? He can get ISO buckets on his own, but not all the time. You know what I'm saying? But he still got stuff to figure out too. All of them do. You know what I'm saying? Adjustment from playing overseas and stuff like that. It ain't like this. I heard somebody else saying like the speed was different on another game. Said the speed adjustment. Oh, Joan Berenger. He said the speed of the NBA from playing overseas is way different. Everything's faster, so I think they gotta adjust.
Orange Speaker said disappointing with the first performance from everyone.
What you expect everybody to come out and do? Drop 30 points? I mean,
right now, I'm fine with Fairs had a 13-point game, and Queen had a 14-point game. Flag just had like a 14-point game. They fine.
Yeah, but no, hold on. No, but this is what I want. I want the mixed reaction from the Nets fans, because you gotta realize it's just that we tapped in, bro. We talking about the first summer league game, but I want everybody to I want everybody to say how they feel. Mark H, he said Seraph is the only one that looked NBA ready, like a Paul man backup. Denim, too scared, can't shoot. Traore looked like a little kid, like a kid amongst men. Sure, he got speed, but he didn't look NBA ready. Like, listen, these are just different reactions. Like I said, I didn't see the game to kind of contest some of this stuff. But it's funny as hell. I just because it's only one summer league game. But at the end of the day, I did want to, us that put up more points than that. I think we only had like 80.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, it's only 10-minute quarters. It's just 10-minute quarters, so it's shorter game.
But who took the most shots? Who had the most shot attempts?
Noah only took 5 shots.
It had to be Timmy, right? Timmy had to take the most shots.
Yeah, it had to be Timmy. I'll look it up, but I think it's Timmy.
Yeah, it got to be. Damn it! What pissed me off about see, that's why I say Sean Martin, you reach for number 8, bro, and like I ain't getting on because like this the first game, but the shit he was doing, like the shot create, I feel like he got to learn how to shot create, bro. He got to get with the right trainer and hopefully get with somebody like Phil Handy or something like that, and they'll teach him how to shot create, bro. Because like that screen shit ain't gonna work every damn time.
Nah, I mean,
and then you got to get big in the paint. That's another thing. You going
and I just want to say with what I'm saying, They need somebody to lead them, bro. They're not supposed to just come into Brooklyn and just lead themselves or get Kaminga to lead them. Like, come on, man.
Kaminga
Like,
won't even do this shit right here, bro. You probably would need somebody like Cam Thomas to do this. Like talking about shooting wise, scoring wise, Kaminga's not scoring like this, bro.
listen, Cam Thomas is the one that wants to be the number one scorer, wants to prove all of the doubters wrong, wants to smoke. He just want to get paid. But when it comes to being here, being able to, solidify his career here, and again, see how you feel about Kobe. He kind of want to follow in Kobe's footsteps. You know what I'm saying? He got his own reasons on why he want to be loyal, not because he loved Brooklyn so much when it comes to the business side of things. I think he got love for the fans and being in Brooklyn and being drafted here. Like, these fans don't only decide what they do because of the business side. It's big a part, but sometimes they don't want to leave. They love where they live. That's why you could get Cam Johnson like, yo, man, y'all think it's all cool that in the off season, in the trade deadline, like, yo, we got lives. We being uprooted from our homes. We got to, you know what I mean? He was tight. They ain't really feeling that. Cam Johnson got traded one time and he talking like that. Players done been traded 4-5 times. I ain't never heard him talk like that. Cam Johnson was tight. Bro, I'm just saying, bro, like, Cam Thomas is somebody that he gonna make the rookies look good. Imagine if you're a playmaker and you could pass it to anybody on the court, the person that's gonna get you an assist. You don't look at Cam Thomas like that's my guy. Like, I gotta pass it to that guy. Why wouldn't I pass it to that guy? Like, he's gonna score the ball. And for what it's worth, he play off the ball. It's not like he, you know what I'm saying, just staying in one spot in the corner waiting for you to look for him. He'll go above the 3-point line. He'll do the P&R with Wolf. He'll, you know what I'm saying, do the P&R with Jaeger. Like, bro, just saying, man.
Yeah, so Tyson took 10 shots. Danny took Drew Timmy took 13 and Iwoma took 8. Tucson. So they
How
took
many
the
did Iwoma hit? How many did Iwoma hit?
4. He was 4 for 8.
Oh, was he? All right.
Yeah, 13.
Men amongst boys.
Yeah, Drew Timmy was 10 for 13. Tyson
Yeah.
was a lot of shots. He was 3 for 10.
Yeah, I love it. I love to be a fly on the wall with Tucson back with his homies back where he at. He like, yo, they putting me back in the summer league. Yo, you know what? I'm gonna take this money, but I'm gonna get him work. You know what I'm saying? I know you be talking mad shit, bro.
Yeah,
Tucson probably felt like, yo, I can't believe y'all making me do this to get an NBA contract. You know what? I'm gonna do it though. You know what I'm saying? Yo, bro, from Princeton, bro. How many play? The last time I played in it was from Princeton in the NBA was probably the 1957 or some shit. 1927. No, seriously, like look at I can't I think I could.
This is going to be huge.
Bro, ain't no players from Princeton in the NBA besides him. He's the first and last person.
That's funny.
And he had to hustle to get here, bro.
Well, yeah, him and Tyson, Tucson and Drew Timmy, they from the G League. You know what I'm saying? They're all from the G League. The rest of them is from, you know what I'm saying? For the most part, the rest of them from college.
Yeah. They just got to learn how to play team ball. They ain't playing. Everybody was just out there trying to shoot fucking threes and all types. That's start turning the game off.
When you look at the stats, like Jaeger 2 for 5 and 2 for 5 for 3. Trayor 3 for 5, 1 for 3 from 3. You know what I'm saying? They don't got bad stats. You know what I'm saying? On Danny missed everything where he just hit his free throw. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Grant Nelson 2 for 4, 1 for 1.
But that jump, I know you saw this like when I think Danny Wolf trying to throw Drew Timmy the ball, hit him in the back of his head.
Yo. Gary, you seen that, Gary?
I saw that. Yeah.
Wow, what happened?
Wolf would look like he was going to pull up and shoot a three, and Drew Timmy already like turned his back like to go up for the rebound, except that he didn't shoot it. He passed it to Timmy, hit Timmy in the back of the head.
That was funny, bro. Like, yo, he didn't see it coming. He was like, oh, yeah, shoot the three. You know what I'm saying? I got the rebound. And Joe smacked him so hard, yo.
You see what I'm saying about the talent and the chemistry? Like, you can't sacrifice chemistry, man. Like, Drew Timmy knew everything he know. He looked at Wolf in his eyes. I know you taking this 3-pointer. Finna go get that rebound. You heard? Hit him right in the back of the head. Bow. That's crazy, man.
As soon as he turned, that shit was coming down hot, bro. You know what I'm saying? Right in the back of his head. He had his hands up and everything. That shit smacked him.
With this lineup, they won't win no damn games. I'm gonna tell you that shit right now. They probably won't win the game. I'll be surprised they win the game with this lineup.
The score was 90-81. You know what I'm saying? That was the score.
Don't talk about when you play like the regular season. I'll be surprised they win the damn game with this lineup.
No, they're not gonna win a game with this. But this is just summer league. This is just
right.
This is like tryouts. Yeah, we're just seeing what sticks right now. Most of these guys are gonna be in Long Island anyway. So
facts. For sure.
I wish Drake Powell playing on some point. I wish Drake Powell playing on defense wise. Because goddamn, they could have used him today for sure.
But
it would have been something to watch. Like it would have been his athleticism and shooting. It would have been like it would have made the game more fun to watch.
Yeah.
Do he start the season or no?
Yeah, I don't know. I think he might end up. I think he might end up in the G. I don't think he gonna stay up on the NBA.
Powell?
Yeah, I think he's gonna end up in the G.
Like to me, he's already better than Whitehead. Like I'm not even trying to dump on Whitehead. I'm just saying, like Drake Powell is. To me, I think he's ready. Like if you go watch his tape, he looks NBA to a degree, right? Like it's going to be a learning process for sure. But like his athleticism, his strength, I would start him. You know, if he plays really bad, move him down. But I would start him here. Like I think I would start him on the roster. I want to see what he can do in the NBA.
Start with Drake Powell over Cam Thomas.
No,
who said that? Who said that?
Over the rest of the guys.
No,
over the guys going to the G.
No, they ain't nobody dumb to say that.
You don't think? I think he should be second string.
I think so.
Behind Cam Thomas. Yeah. I want to see him get run. I want to see him get like 20 some minutes a game. Like
he can play the 2 or the 3 too. Like he can play the 3.
I think his ceiling for me is Lou Dort. I don't know, Gary.
Yeah. What about Vince Carter? Yeah, I don't think Vince Carter could help Drake Powell. Both of them went to the same, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
college, you know what I'm saying?
Carolina both played for the Nets. Yeah.
I hope Vince Carter helped everybody on the damn team because everybody needs to learn how to shot create for damn sure.
I think Vince Carter, he a assistant coach on the low. Like they hired him as a media, but he probably take. Well, I'm joking, but he'll take 2 of Drake Powell because of the college, because of the. You know what I mean? The brotherhood, I guess they got from there. You know what I mean? That got to mean something to him, I imagine. I mean,
I want to see. I want to know who they're gonna be working out. Like, I want to know who they're gonna be training with. Cause like some of these, like Noah need kind of training a little bit on his shot creation. If no, like when he was playing overseas, he used to know how to shot create. It was like he don't even know how to damn shot create no more. Like, damn it! Like if
they gotta get adjusted. This ain't the same game, you know what I mean? They ain't got the same teammates. They don't run the same plays. It's all adjustments, you know what I'm saying? That's why it don't look the way that you see them playing before. Either they look like all right, I'm gonna take, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just pass the rock or I'm gonna just drive, that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let's get to this content right here. See what he said. I can read it, but let me see if y'all can hear it. If y'all can't hear it, I'll read it afterwards.
The way our roster is constructed, there's room for the league is now multiple ball handlers, attackers. If you look at the team that just won the championship, they got Jalen Williams and Shea Gilgeous-Alexander that can both put the ball in the paint. We feel like the more people that we can have attacking and making plays, the better we are. This is the way our roster is constructed. There's room for the league is now multiple ball handlers, attackers. If you look at the team that just won the championship, they got Jalen Williams and Shea Gilgeous-Alexander that can both put the ball in the paint. We feel like the more people that we can have attacking and making plays, the better we are.
The man clearly said what we be saying. As soon as the team win the championship, the other franchises say, okay, that's how they won a championship. This is how we need to build our roster. It's clearly what he just said, and I'm paraphrasing. But I'll go last. How you feel about what he said, Gary?
What was that? I'm sorry. I was looking at a text message. My bad.
Oh, all right, we're gonna come back to you, CJ. How you feel about what he said?
I feel like you're right. You need guys gonna know how to cut instead of doing all that over dribbling and shit. You need guys gonna learn how to cut and to shoot and shit like that. And going, I ain't really got nothing too much to say. Yeah, but you just need guys to know how to cut and stuff. You don't need players that gonna over dribble the ball and do all that shit. You need guys gonna cut, go to the paint, attack the paint, and get mismatches and shit. But you go ahead.
Yeah, no, I agree. That was our problem last year. We didn't have guys to do that. So now we got all the guys. They just not ready yet. You know what I mean? So
We only had Cam Thomas. I mean,
Yeah.
right? You know what I'm saying? So I agree. You need guys that can do multiple things, and they got to be switchable. You know what I'm saying? And they got to be able to handle the rock and do multiple things on the court. It's not about the specialties anymore. You're not a specialist anymore. You know what I mean? You can have one of them on your roster, maybe two, but for majority of the roster, you need guys that can do a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? To help.
I'm gonna play it again for you, Gary. So you can see
I appreciate it. My bad, Breezy. My bad.
Nah, but bro, it's all good, bro. It ain't. Come on, man, stop.
This is the way our roster is constructed.
Oh, my fault. Hold on.
There's room for this is the way our roster is constructed. There's room for the league is now multiple ball handlers, attackers. If you look at the team that just won the championship, they got Jalen Williams and Shea Alexander that can both put the ball in the paint. We feel like the more people that we can have attacking and making plays, the better we are. This is the way our roster is constructed. There's room for.
No,
All right, so yeah,
I mean, I don't have a lot to say about that, but yeah, no, I agree. Just passing the ball around the perimeter, trying to 3-point hunt isn't going to get it done. Like we showed that last year. So, is that the way our roster is constructed? I hope so, because that's how you win. I don't know that that's how our roster is constructed. We don't have a whole bunch of playmakers, but maybe the rookies develop. Right now
right.
the only guy that attacks the hoop is Cam, and
Exactly.
so,
And now, what I'm saying is this: like certain things gotta happen because it's a reactionary sport. We all know this. If you don't try to jump at a pump fake, a Cam Thomas pump fake, you're going to go to the bench. So that's a skill that Cam Thomas has, and he uses it to his advantage. That pump fake, he could either take the three or pump fake and put the ball, find a bounce and get to the rim. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm looking at it for what it is. If Nolan could do that, if Yago could do that, if Drake Powell could do that, if Ben Saraf could do that, if they could learn that from Cam Thomas, that pump fake, bounce, get to the rim, we're going to be a serious team as far as player development. We're going to see strides. You know what I'm saying? But I just think that one basketball action is very important. You got to be a 3-point threat. Out of those players that I mentioned, who's the biggest 3-point threat? Because that would be the one who would learn that in player development first. You know what I'm saying? Like, who out of Drake
out of the
Powell?
rookies is Drake Powell. Yeah.
Okay, then it'd be Drake Powell. It'd be Drake Powell. Because look how many times Noah Clowney would shoot the three because they didn't want him to find the ball on the bounce. They was like, and for him to be his height, bro, you want him to be able to pump fake, find the midi, or maybe Jordy was saying take the three, let it fly. Either way, what the coach is saying now is that you can't just win games with that one basketball action. It's too one-dimensional. You got to find ways to score the ball inside of the 3-point line. And, yeah, I don't think Cam Thomas is going to be on the trade block, bro. I think he's going to be back. And I'm saying, whatever they work out on the business side, I know it's going to behoove Cam Thomas in the long run.
I
And I'm
feel
looking at it like that as of now.
I feel like everybody need 3 or 4 years. Like these players need 3 or 4 years. How many years you think they need, Gary? I think they need at least 3 or 4 years. The max.
I mean, yeah, they could. I mean, some guys develop quick, but like typically, yeah, about 3 years. You know, as long as there's progress every year. But yeah, I mean, it could. To me, Drake Powell's going to get there quick because he's already got the shot and athleticism. That alone is going to get him on the court, right? And then it's like, what can we develop? But he's going to get the minutes for sure. Like
I think.
Yegor.
What about Wolf? Was Wolf taking Clowney's spot? I think so, man.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think Wolf taking Clowney's spot, bro. That ass.
But that's
Like
why
Wolf.
I try to play both of them. I try to play Wolf at the 5 and Clowney at the 4.
Yeah, I don't necessarily think you're gonna take a spot, but you know what I'm saying? Like, Wolf, you can move around. You know what I'm saying? He don't necessarily got to be at the 5 like we talked about earlier. He can play the 4, and you know what I'm saying. You can slide him to the 5, and you can slide him to the 4. But Claxton, you can slide him to the 5 and put Clowney at the 4. And like you can move Danny around.
Yo, yo, look at Lee for the chat. He said BK fan on straight up be on Sue 152. 152. Strong 152. Let them know that's the strongest 152 they ever seen in their life. Shout to my guy Lee in the chat. Yo. Now that's what's up, man. We was looking for you last night on the stream too. Word, man. It's good to hear from you, man. 152. Leave 4788 152. You gotta add the 152 to your
Yo, Ice.
handle.
You know it's gonna be a net hard game because we play Washington. I forgot to play down Washington this schedule. So that defense gonna be even more tough on Washington when we play them.
I don't think so. I think it'll be easier than OKC defense. They play the same way they play in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? In summer league. So I think Washington. No, I don't think Washington could collapse the paint like that. So they'll probably look a little bit more comfortable, a little bit better after the second game. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying.
I gotta drop off, y'all. Sorry about that. I gotta run.
All right.
Yo, shout out to Gary, man. Shout your podcast out before you leave, real quick.
It's a BK Nothing But Nets podcast. I'm going live tomorrow morning. Connor Long, the Brooklyn Boys. We're reacting to the Summer League games. I'll be live tomorrow at 8 a.m.
8 a.m. All right, copy that.
All right. Appreciate y'all.
All right, later, Gary. Let me get to this question real quick. What did he say? Breezy, is Cam Thomas a franchise cornerstone piece in your opinion? Yes, man. Let me explain why. Because he wants the spotlight. He know the Nets ain't got no championship. He was a fan of Kobe Bryant. He looked at a championship like, you know what I'm saying? A franchise like the Lakers, you know, think about what he's thinking about the Brooklyn Nets. He want great things for the Brooklyn Nets. You know what I'm saying? He want to win championships for the Brooklyn Nets. A lot of players come here and they just want to check. They don't care about being here. They don't got morale of being here. Cam Thomas got love for us because he got drafted here. Same way, you know what I'm saying? Kobe had love for getting drafted by the Lakers. I mean, not really, but you know how it goes. You know what I mean? Now, I'm saying all this to say, yes, he's a cornerstone because he's a shot creator, and to the coach's point, that's what you need, players that attack the basket. If that's what they're looking for, they already got one in what he's all describing as a now. They want to develop the rookies into these kind of players. They want to see Yegor get to the basket, Nolan get to the basket. They want to see Wolf get to the basket, Drew Timmy be good around the rim like he is. They starting to want to see that because that's what the winning recipe is in the NBA right now. And if Cam Thomas is already doing that, this is why he a cornerstone piece to this specific franchise. Maybe not every franchise, but the Brooklyn Nets franchise for sure. Hold on. Hip Hop is like said, Power looks like he can be a good starter for us. I can see the Nets not signing Cam. But look, if he got injury, you don't necessarily have to put that much pressure on Powell neither. Like he's about to start. He didn't play the summer league because of an injury. Why put a player that was a rookie or a freshman in college, you know what I'm saying, with a college schedule of playing basketball for like 20 something games? Why put a player like that with big minutes in a situation knowing he had an injury? Like you putting too much pressure on the fact, just like you ignoring the fact he had an injury. You know, you play that rookie safe minutes. If he shot like Shaq probably could have came back, you know what I'm saying, before he came back, but they made sure they gave him the right amount of time to heal the right way so they can compete when it was necessary, and they did, and that's what franchises are doing. They're protecting, you know what I'm saying, they with the players that they invested in. Same thing with the dude jump out front and defend Halliburton, like he taking a whole entire season off, but he'll be back. You know what I'm saying? It's not the first time it happened. You know, and in my opinion, it's good for basketball. You know that they backing players that's injured, but they still see value in it. You know what I mean? How you feel about that, Ice?
That Cam is a cornerstone piece.
No,
Or Drake, or Drake,
this comment, this comment about you know, starting Powell.
no. I don't think Powell's start. I don't even think Powell's a starter. You know what I'm saying? First of all, the way he got drafted at, for one, he's in the 20s. For two, if anybody's starting, is probably Yegor. You know what I'm saying? At 8. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like Powell got to work, and like you said, he's not even playing the summer league right now, so he ain't gonna have to work for a spot. But I
Ice.
don't. You got yeah.
No, just real quick. I saw that. What was his stat line? Diego stat line. What was his stat line?
2 for 5, 1 for 3 from 3, 8 points or something like that.
All right, so let me ask you, real. You said how many assists he had?
Hold on, let me go back to the computer real quick. But
Oh no, forget it. Then just go get into what you were saying about Drake Powell. But all
He
I
had
was
8
trying to,
points, by the way.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, you gotta look at it like this. He has to go against Cam in order to get it to start. Like he gotta play against Cam, and he has to stop Cam in order to be a starter. Like you gotta outplay Cam Thomas to be a starter. And you really think Drake Powell is about to outplay Cam? Who have you seen? Who have you seen stop Cam Thomas? And you think Drake Powell gonna come in from college and just, all right, I'm gonna outplay Cam Thomas? He's just gonna outplay Cam Thomas like that, bro. It's not finna happen. He might be able to get a spot on the bench, but I don't think Cam is a different type. You got to be a different type of player to take someone like Cam's spot, bro. You got to be different. Drake is everybody sees him as a 3-and-D. Maybe he can become something later, but as far as right now, hell no. You know what I'm saying? None of these guys, you don't see none of these guys. Like I said, the only one that really has a chance to start is Yegor, because he drafted at 8, even though they got to play for their spot. But because he's drafted at 8, he probably has the highest chance to start.
What you talking about, like now, Ice?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now, but like I told you, me and you already talked about this so many times. If like only why I say you would start Agar, you start him because like I said, him and Noah can't play with each other. Not right now. Probably like near future when they learn how to shot create and all that shit. But like they can't play with each other now.
He had 0 assists, Breeze. Yegor had 0 assists. Trayor had 3 assists. I mean, he had 0. Trayor had 3. Tucson had 3. Danny had 2. Timmy had 1.
How was his defense? Was it immaculate?
Nah, bro. Nah, it's decent. It's decent.
Nah, bro. He gotta have a better offensive stat line if his defense ain't incredible. Like that shit gotta be the best defense in the game, bro. Like you gotta stop the best scorer on the other team, and you gotta be a good rebounder. You can't, bro. You got 0 assists. You're supposed to be our point guard, bro. What the hell's going on? Like even if you're the point forward, you're still supposed to be able to find guys. You're not aggressive enough. How many minutes you play?
Yeah, Bree, because the only thing he doing is he just sitting on the sideline and he just sitting corner and doing nothing. Like he not moving or nothing. Like he got to pick up with his speed and stuff, man. He ain't doing nothing. You got to know it. That's why I said them two can't play with each other. Yeah, no.
He played 23 minutes.
20. Nah, that's unacceptable.
And then he
That's
ball watching too much. He damn
yeah,
ball watching too
nah,
much.
man.
That shit is terrible too.
Yeah, man. See, this is the thing, man. He got to be more aggressive. 5 shots and 0 assists, and that's saying you want to take the back seat. And this is more the reason. This is what I'm saying. Y'all be mad at me for saying the stuff that I'm saying about Cam Thomas, but Cam Thomas would never go in the game and only take 5 shots. In the summer league, bruh, dude was taking like over 20 shots a game. I was like, God damn, why they even giving him that many shots? And now I know. But I'm just saying that to say this is where they supposed to develop something. And if he gonna give effort, you gotta take more than 5 shots. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take 15 shots. Next game I wanna see the Brooklyn Nets. Diego gotta take at least 10 shots, bro. Like NTN, they probably don't make the roster. How many shots he put up? He was going in. Damn.
Yeah,
He took 10. He only made 3 shots. 2 for 6 from three, 3 for 10 from the field. He
That's
but
what
only
he
I'm
could.
saying. He took more shots than Diego. Did like we really show how many? What? Okay, and Wolf had how many shots?
Wolf had 5, 0 for 5 from the field, and
Damn.
0 from 3. Yeah, he went to the free throw line, hit his free throws. He had 4 free throws, but other than that, he didn't score. But he played 20 minutes. He took 5 shots.
Yeah, that's the thing, bro. And Demi got the Yeah, he could shoot, man. Ain't like he's scared to take the shot. That's a good thing. He ain't scared to shoot like he used to do in college. Like just give the ball up. He had to take the shot. I don't care if he missed. As long as I see him out there trying and shooting, that's all that matters, bro. He ain't like BK was saying, talking about you can't shoot and stuff. At least he out there damn trying and scared not to shoot.
Yeah, nah, I think it's first, like I said, I think it's first game, you know what I'm saying, filling out the NBA, you know what I'm saying, adjustments got to be made. And OKC defense was tough. You know what I mean? That defense was tough today. So, you know what I'm saying? I give them a little credit, but like I said, going forward, next game, we got to see if somebody stands out next game. You know what I mean? If
Mhm.
somebody going to take the Elite Four, because, you know, Ace, like most of these dudes, the only person that really stood out on their real first game was BJ so far. BJ was the only one on their first game who exploded. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else is like, ah. You know what I'm saying? Then Ace, the second game, he stepped up. You know what I'm saying? So that's the way I see it. They next
Yeah, see, you see
game.
that right there, Ice? When he pulling up, yeah, Noah got to learn how to do stuff like that. Play off the ball. You gonna have to learn how to catch and shoot. You gotta learn how to do that because you're not gonna be on the ball all the time. Same thing I said about Ben Rice. You're not gonna be on the ball all the time. You gotta learn how to play off the damn ball.
Sure. Yeah, nah, I think that's the kind of offense they want to run. If they could complete the mission and they could actually get that done, then the offense is going to look like this. Like look at the highlights. They want to push the ball. You know what I'm saying? They don't. The ball don't stop the whole time. The ball don't stop. You know, pick and roll with the same guy that brought the ball up. Good pass by Wolf. Like you could stay on the floor, I guess, with Jordy Fernandez and the coaching staff if you know what I'm saying, you could do other things. So this is
I
him
ain't
bringing
saw
the
that.
ball up.
Ooh.
I'm just saying, he's 0 for 5, but he set the screen. Like you don't like that screen? That screen wasn't nice. Y'all say nobody could screen. Danny Wolf looked like he had a good attempt. Like I'm just trying to say, like they not bad players because they didn't score the ball. You know what I mean? I'm not that guy. That was a decent screen. They tried to double the perimeter. That was a good play. That was a good play, bro.
I just want to
But
know what Jordy gonna run this offense to. He got some work to do. What I'm saying.
damn, Drew Timmy tonight, 10 for 13.
Yeah, Drew Timberland, as Jay would call him, out there doing. Yeah, Drew Timmy, tough man. He
Listen,
tough.
I'm gonna say it in a different way. These G League players, once they get that NBA contract, are extra motivated, and they got their reasons, man.
Oh yeah, he pissed me off when he missed that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
He got blocked. He got
He
blocked on
got
that.
blocked.
Yeah, he got blocked. It was a good move. Yeah, I think he needed to slow it down right there when he
Hey,
got
Ice, that was about to be a highlight damn play.
it was. If he would have made it, definitely would have been a high. He's got enough game to be a highlight reel. You know what I'm saying? Danny got that game. You see the handles, you see the moves. You know what I'm saying? He got enough. Yeah, he gonna give you a highlighted game. He might give you 2 highlights a
Well,
game.
what do you think about him bringing the ball up down court like that?
That's fine. Because sometimes if a 5 is on him that's too slow, he gonna create a mismatch. You know what I'm saying? And that'll open up the floor too. If your center has to guard him at the top of the key, or you know what I mean, or somebody smaller, small guard, because he gonna back down the smaller guards. You know what I'm saying? He gonna create a mismatch.
Yeah, I like his approach though. You back it down people. Like he doing what I thought I want them to do. Like attack the paint, son. He's scared to attack the damn paint. That's my biggest problem about drafting him.
Hold on. Nets press. Shout out to Nets press. He said one thing fans need to understand is we haven't seen young talent be given the opportunity early on in their careers since Brook Lopez. That means many mistakes, bad decisions, and poor play will be seen. Don't overreact and don't give up on these guys. Continue.
I ain't overreacting like how some of these Knicks fans doing on Twitter and all this and that, crying and shit. It's damn one game. It's just the stuff they do will piss you off though.
Nah, I hear you. But yeah, it's a lot of mixed reactions. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. He said Nets traded 4 first-round picks and triggered a rebuild for Diego, the man who just had the worst summer league debut in Nets history.
No, he
Nets
didn't.
first lottery pick since Lopez was lost out there. I'm just reading different comments. Ray LM, he said, "Who do Telltone think he is?"
Hey, Breezy, it was somebody post they say the next duo in the NBA, Noah Troy and Demi. That junk was too funny. Somebody had posted that junk on Twitter. I got to go back on Twitter and find that junk. I meant to send you that. Right? They say Noah Troy and Demi, the next two duo in the NBA. I said, what?
Ken Thomas did do though. Hold on. Oklahoma City Thunder's Eric Reynolds scores for the Nets. Jordy Fernandez and Jordy Man interview. Thanks, we appreciate it. Well, what's so funny? What happened?
Here's how it all. Yeah. Eric Reynolds scored about 2,400 points in college at St. Joe's, and he just scored his first 2 points for the Nets.
We appreciate that. You guys say thanks.
Hey, let's take a look. We were sitting here talking. Here's how it all. Yeah.
I'm about to say, Breezy, they dropped the video on Brooklyn page.
They what?
He got they got like a video on Brooklyn page when he was talking about the players, how they gonna start and all this and that. It's on the Brooklyn page.
So Diego should start over Zaire Williams or Terrence Mann?
Not playing like that. That they I know people gonna say all this and that, but that he cannot be doing.
Look at Ace Bailey doing media training.
Yeah, but he did all right. He wasn't afraid to shoot the ball. Like he'd give up the ball. Like in college, he used to give up the ball. He'd be afraid to shoot the 3, but he would just take them, even though he was missing.
Okay. Yeah, but they let that happen. They're gonna do that all summer league. Like, all right, if you miss, it's worse if you didn't take that shot. You know, they want you to take that shot. They don't care. All right, this is Diego the man. Let's see what he says.
Now I prefer to say, I got a little too deep into this point guard calling, myself. Now I prefer to say I'm a playmaker, and I just really want to learn how to make plays off the ball, how to be a cutter, how to be a screener, how to rebound the ball, and really improving myself in defense. And it's not being a point guard. Not nowadays, it's not coming to the idea of bring the ball, organize everybody, which it is for sure. But there's playmakers on the court that are not being point guards, and that's where I see myself at. I really want to be all over the court. I got a little too deep into this.
Yes, then y'all mentioned this earlier, right? Somebody said this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that means he gonna play 1 through 3. I don't see him as a 2 guard.
Yeah, I don't think he gonna play point guard. Like I told you, Breeze, I think they gonna really have no at a point guard. I know people don't want to hear it, but that's what it's looking like. Cause the lineup they run, he wasn't even playing the damn point guard. And
Mm.
like even when he did trying to make plays, he'll get the ball up early. Like I think the defense kind of feels good with him. Like defense is fucking with him too much.
So yeah. So you think that will he get flustered fast by the defense?
Yeah, like Ice was saying, you could tell he needs screens a little bit. You could tell he needed. But like once I think when he turned 28, 29, I think he'll figure everything out. I think he'll be way better at the stuff. But he need to put on some muscle though. He damn sure need to. Cause it look like I could just blow by him with ease. I mean, damn, I'm only 5'8", but it look like I just blow by him with ease with no muscle. And I mean, I got muscle on me.
Oh man. Okay, Eric Slater. He said, if you looking for a positive from Diego the men tonight, his shooting stroke looks smooth and confident. The Nets brass has been adamant that he will be a high level shooter. The men showed off some range tonight. These were deep hits off the catch.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like that. Cause in college he would have been giving up, but he got the confidence. That's all that matters. And BK, you say he couldn't shoot. He could shoot.
Mm. All right. Let me see.
He not gonna be like Ben Simmons, scared to shoot the ball. I'm not dissing your boy Ice, but he's not gonna be like Ben Simmons, not scared to shoot the ball, as we can see.
Nets frequent said Danny Wolf is going to be a star in the league.
Yeah,
Because of the
yeah,
Saints.
man. Man, Ice been saying we saying he gonna be a star. But I think three of them could be a star. You ask me, near future wise. I think three of them can.
Switch three.
Noah, what you call it, Demi, and yeah, them two. I meant them two. Yeah, they could all be a star. Danny
Okay.
and Noah and Demi. Them three all could be a star.
All right. Yeah, no, I'm picking up what you're putting down. Shout out to the Brooklyn Nets, man. Nets fans is the best fans. It's Ice and CJ, big fan, Breezy. We just going through some content. I had some other stuff that I wanted to get into as well. Let's see if I can get to that. Hold up a second.
Definitely if Noah reaches ceiling, because he ready to cook himself. Like they used to tell me. They used to tell me this all the time. Because I used to be like Noah. It take me to the point in time I had to figure out to play basketball. See, I got speed. Noah kind of remind me of me. That's why I keep saying it. I got speed. But once I know how to I got speed, but I had to learn how to dribble too and to use my speed. Like Breezy, I'm 19 right now. I'm 18, but like I play basketball almost like every day. It's not every day, every 2 days or something like that.
Yeah.
I got speed. You got to learn how to dribble with that speed he got. See, that speed he got the same speed I got. Like quick first step. I'm fast like that too. But I got handles with my speed.
Okay. Yeah, nah, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah,
And
nah,
that what
listen,
Noah
man.
need. He need that shit.
You play like for a team, anything like that in the summertime?
Yeah, I used to play AAU, but I'm out of school. I graduate this year. I had graduate this year.
Oh, all right, yeah, yo, just like link with me, man, so I can do an interview. You know what I mean? Like, but we can get into it now if you want to. But I would interview you about that, about AAU basketball, and is it a free express, a pathway to the NBA, or is they is it worth it? Because I heard it. I feel like I'm an outsider. I don't know. Just the rumors are that it's a lot of money, and more times they don't pan out, or you get into the NBA.
Yeah, you have to DM me on TikTok or damn Instagram. I have to send you when I get down there. I'm supposed to be coming down there in Brooklyn.
Oh, word? When?
I'm gonna come down there to go to one of the game.
Okay. Oh, shit, shout out to this is JTV. Yo, bro, if you come to
Yeah,
Brooklyn, man, come to the town. We good.
yeah, but
I'll meet
know it
you. I'll
like
meet you at the park. Dead ass.
yeah,
You can
yeah,
meet
but
at the
what?
park and shit.
Yeah, but with Noah, if he get like a little bit of handles, like he got it. I can see it in him. If he get a little bit of handles and learn how to dribble that shit, he'd be untouchable like me. Cause I play just like him. I got speed just like that. I got the same speed he got. You watch him play. You be like, damn, you quick as hell. I'm serious.
So you think he belong in the NBA? Like he appropriate? Like when you think about who he get downhill, like who you compare it to, like who you think got
Oh,
speed like him? When you talk about speed, Tony Parker. I
I
heard y'all say Tony Parker.
I see Tyrese Maxey. No one's what I'm telling you, Tyrese Maxey. If you watch his overseas highlights, he was shot great. Like he'll shoot like a tween the leg step back. I see Tyrese Maxey. I just selling Tyrese Maxey. And I think he gonna get better with that shot create shit. He was remember now, he was a top 5 pick. And he used to shot create. He gonna get better, but I don't know what the fuck he was doing, but he need to learn how to shot create a little bit. A step back ain't gonna hurt. And I think Cam Thomas, you putting around Cam Thomas, he'll learn certain shit.
All right, all right. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, bro. I do think Cam Thomas is the best player to help them plus ISO. Not even ISO. You know, the NBA they like to focus on spacing. Like Cam Thomas to be get finding space to get his shot. You know what I'm saying? Because he's shorter than players and whatnot. Him being 6'3" or whatever. He got a high arcing shot. That's another thing that you know what I'm saying. He got the advantage of doing. You know, the upside of him trying or his shot attempts. But that being said, I feel like if the coach is asking for that in the summer league, and that's what he's looking for, and that's what they're going to focus on. I'm not going to lie, bro. I do want to see Diego develop a back to the basket game, bro. Like even if maybe you can't find assists at the wing because you're trying to play from the 3-point line, where maybe he should be playing inside the 3-point line. You know what I mean? Maybe you should be looking with your back to the basket inside the 3-point line instead of at the elbow waiting for the ball there. You know, maybe
Yeah.
he's more impactful being inside the 3-point line. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I can see that. Like I said, because he ain't gonna be running that point guard. That point guard shit going nowhere. As the day I see, Noah might be starting like at the end of the damn season because like what Jordy was saying, he was like Jordy was saying in the interview today, that interview Jordy, he was saying like we need that speed. He said I love Noah game. He said we need that speed and coming downhill. He said I love that about his game. He coming downhill. You can tell he's gonna be playing point guard. He's not gonna be on the bench for too long. He will be starting soon. And rather is next year or 2 years from now, he will be starting. He will not be on the bench long. Not with that speed. Hell no.
Yo, y'all get me?
Yeah. What's up, Leaf?
Yo, what's good? I had to clock in, man. I heard you niggas last night, man, talking crazy. But, cause I had chimed in like a little bit, but I'm cooler, man. So family,
Oh, that's Leaf live
everything.
from Texas?
Yeah. I'm live. She went out for a little bit, so I had a few minutes. So
Oh,
nah, no,
damn, she sound like she been putting you through it, my nigga. Damn.
she got 9 days of work off with pay, and her birthday is
Nigga
Monday.
sound drained of all energy.
Oh, yo, you know how it is, Jay, bro. Oh
Nigga.
shit, I
Heard
ain't
you.
got, I ain't got to tell you, bro. Like,
Salute,
oh
King.
yeah, definitely. Yo, how was the show, bro? I couldn't get nobody to go last second, but
It was lit, bro. It was lit.
yeah,
Turned,
cause
turned up.
yeah,
Breeze, how was
definitely.
the show? He was there.
Oh yeah, Breeze might have stepped off, but
It was lit though. Had a good
yeah,
time.
that's what's
Met some
up.
new artists and shit.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear
Yeah,
you,
no. I
Breeze.
was saying, I was telling you that. Oh, my fault. I had switched from phone to laptop to phone. Long story
Right,
short, I was there, and for one, for the footage, the footage is decent, but I got the whole set. You know what I'm saying?
right.
And it's a half-hour set. They did their thing. It was dope. The energy, I don't know if you're gonna be able to feel the energy from the video, but I had probably one of the best seats in the house for one, and for two, you know what I'm saying? Yo, that shit was dope energy wise being there, and the footage is cool, but it probably don't give justice to the energy being there. You know what I'm saying? As a performer, Jay did his thing. Him and D-Rock, you know what I mean? They good teammates. They did some kid and play shit. I told D Rock Jay like that was my favorite shit. You know that kid and play shit. You know what I'm talking about when you fell back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what's up though, bro.
Niggas is not doing that shit, bro. That shit was tough, bro.
That's what's up. I ain't get a chance to look at the summer league joint. I've been, I ain't gonna lie, I've been doing shit all day, but I'm gonna try to get my setup real soon, bro. Like
Yo,
and
save it up to Easy, Leaf. This nigga was looking for you, man.
nah. Shit. I'm pretty sure I hit up Easy on Twitter, but in the chat or whatever, man. So I'm gonna get that Easy, man. I'm good though, man. She just went out for a minute, man. I had a few minutes to holler at y'all, man. I'm gonna catch the episode probably in the morning or something, cause yeah, I know how it is, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all.
Right. She
Leaf.
back.
Yeah,
He
shout out to
heard them
Leaf.
keys. He heard them keys. Had to get off.
The jingling.
Mm-hmm.
Yo.
I don't know, man. He either heard the keys jingling or he heard the brakes. Like sometimes you hear that car, like doot doot doot. Oh shit!
Yeah.
I'm a holler, fellas.
Right. Yo, that shit is a small ass
But nah,
town.
bro, you missed the last performer. Some dude named King Cruff. He was alright too. He had some shit.
Okay.
Word.
I ain't gonna lie, I was trying not to miss the last train.
He was from.
Hey,
There's some dude from. He was Jamaican, but he lived in Toronto.
Yeah, I got. Did Brooklyn Kitchen House they self get footage, or it's all on everybody else to get footage?
I don't know, cause it's not Brooklyn Music Kitchen that was doing it. It was Breaking Sound, but I think they
Mm.
had a photographer in there.
Yeah, I got the whole thing. I ain't taking no pictures enough. Oh, I did, but I got the video more the video than anything.
Nah, I'm mad we ain't all take no pictures together like everybody. Cause
Yeah,
I noticed after everybody was leaving, 'cause I stayed mostly to the end, and everybody was going up to the stage taking pictures with their people. But well, I was like, we ain't getting no pictures all together. Now I got pictures with some individual people, but should have got all together pic.
yeah, that'd have been dope too.
Fact.
Gotta orchestrate the pictures as soon as they pull up. You know what I mean, I
Yeah,
knew
go
to
ahead,
get that.
man. Next time.
I knew to get that interview right away. You know what I mean? Fresh off the stage. You know what I'm saying? That's some good journalist shit, man. I was doing my thing, man. Hold
Word.
on. Shout out to Easy. He said, "Ice, you see what Carter Bryant doing out there?"
Putting the clamps on people. Hey yo, I ain't really watch his offense, but his defense is serious, bro. I
Okay.
mean serious. When I say like serious, bro, like
I'm
dude,
in Thompson type series.
bro, yeah, like you struggle to get past him type defense. You know what I'm saying? Like he had one dude strapped up on the side of the 3-point line in the corner, bro. It was mayhem over there, bro. Or everybody on the bench started getting them clapping because he strapped dude in the corner and just looked at dude like, bro, like what is he doing, bro? Like, are you serious? You're not finna do nothing right here. That's how serious it is. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, his defense that tough. He
Yo,
taking the will out of the offensive player. Like I dare
yeah,
not.
yeah, like look at you, like bro, like what is you doing? That type of look. You know what I'm saying? Like yo, like yeah, you're not finna do that over here. Blocking shots, strapping people up. And he tough, bro. His defense is tough. You know what I'm saying? I ain't paying attention to his offense too much easy, but I know I've been looking at some of his defensive plays sometimes. He tough.
So he making defense great again.
Yeah. He make you think about, you know what I'm saying, passing the ball when he guarding you type defense. Like don't even try it. You can get by sometimes, but it's tough though. Once he get to figuring out everything that he need to figure out, bro, he's gonna be tough to get by.
But let's have that conversation, bro, about defensive playmakers. You know what I mean? Like me, I think defensive playmakers They help you get stops without fouls. You know what I'm saying? And a team could keep the pace of the game if they stay out of foul trouble. Somebody like Carter Bryant sound like a playmaker on defense who can keep their defense out of the foul trouble and play their best opposing player. Because a lot of times the best opposing player do like, little swings, like swing their arms in front to try to draw the foul, know what I mean? The rip throughs and shit. So, you know what I mean? I just feel like teams, if Carter Bryant is successful this draft, teams are going to start sorting out defensive players, defensive playmakers as well. So, and not to say they didn't, because I'm in the Thompson twins are obviously defensive playmakers before offensive playmakers. But maybe that's becoming a thing now. Like you could get drafted high in the lottery being a defensive playmaker. To my point about shot creation in plays like Cam Thomas, I like the parity that you could be just as good on the defensive side of the ball as some of these offensive players, and it's acknowledged by the league. You know what I mean? By the association. So
yeah, he gonna get acknowledgement. I'm looking at his numbers. He didn't do too bad. He didn't do too good on offense, but defensively, I know he's a +7. He was a plus. Well, their whole starters was high in the pluses, but he was a +17 today. You know what I'm saying? 3 blocks. What do you have? 3 blocks, 1 steal, 2 assists, 5 rebounds. He was 1 for 6 from the field. He had 5 points. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Defensively, he a problem for sure, bro. Like he gonna get defensive respect out here going forward.
yo, hold on. Didn't Dallas play the Lakers today?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
heard Bronny had the clamps on Coop, man.
man, Coop had a bad game, bro. He was
Yeah,
5
he did.
for 15. No,
Bronny made him
it was
have
a
a bad
bad
game.
game.
That's what niggas were saying.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a bad game though, because he had like 6 rebounds and something like 5 assists or something. But as far as scoring, he had a bad game.
Yeah,
It
Yeah,
ain't
niggas
man.
said
it ain't look
said
like
Bronny put the clamps on him, man.
it ain't look like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't look like what people thought it was gonna look like.
Because he was up against the James Jeans.
You know what I'm saying? They said Bronny was playing well the other day. He had a bad game and a good game.
He played against Lay Sperm.
Yo. Yeah, Bronny was out there who
How much Bronny scored?
hold on, I'm looking it up.
He scored some buckets on Cooper Flag too. I know you saw that.
Let me see.
Nah, I wasn't watching it.
I see it. Scored some buckets on Cooper
Oh,
Flag.
he only had 8 points. He was 2 for 8 from the field, 1 for 6 from 3, 2 assists, 2 rebounds, and that's it. Basically 8 points. Coop. Let me see where Coop at. Coop was 5. He was 5 for 21 from the field, 0 for 5 from 3. Oh, he had 10 points, 3 steals, 1 block, and 6 rebounds.
5 for 21 is the tough shooting night.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Yeah, that's rough. You know what I'm saying? That's rough. So, like I said, all these dudes had everybody had the only person that stood out like that so far is BJ. You know what I'm saying? BJ.
Yeah, BJ was looking great.
Yeah, he the only one that stood out.
He played again?
Nah, he got an injury. I forgot what injury. He out. But Ryan Nimhard, what's his name? A brother. He played today for the Mavericks. 8 for 12 from the field, 1 for 2 from 3, 4 for 4 from the free throw line, 5 assists, 1 steal, and 21 points. Nimhard brother.
Yeah, he looking like he been in the league.
He tough, bro. He tough.
It always be the second round picks that always play good. Like no cap.
He killed the combine with his passing. They said whoever get him, you know what I'm saying, gonna get either a good backup or a good starter. And right now he legit. You know what I'm saying? 8 for 14. That's tough. 21 points plus 6, 5 assists.
Igor need to get.
Yeah, what happened with Igor?
Man, look here, man. He needs some. He did decent today, but he can't really create for himself that well, and he need a lot of picks, bro. He need a pick.
That's
He
my
need a
biggest problem with
screen.
him, though.
He need a pick. He need a screen and shit like that, so he can get downhill. Like they couldn't really get down. The only person that really got downhill like that was Nolan, and Ben got downhill a little bit, not really. You know what I'm saying? They had a tough game.
Yo, Ben start hitting the spin move. Boy, I was like, oh shit.
Now Ben can
Yo,
score
yo,
though.
yo,
Yeah.
Easy. Hold on, y'all. I wanted to just introduce Easy. He just jumped on the panel. Yo, what up, Easy? Yo, you
Chop
there, Easy?
cheese. Easy
He'll be
getting
Chop
chop
cheese.
cheesy right now, man.
They with the chop.
Yo, but nah, go ahead, y'all. Go ahead. Y'all was listening to y'all.
Yeah, nah, Jay. You know what I'm saying? They did all right. Like I said, I ain't knocking nobody on their first game. You know what I'm saying? So I said they did all right. Some people think they did awful because ain't nobody really stand out. But I think
Yeah,
Nolan,
it's 4 summer league games, right?
yeah. I think Nolan showed that his speed stands out, and you know what I'm saying. Once he figures something out, he'll be all right. I think everybody got something to figure out on their first game. I think OKC defense gave them problems today. And you know what I'm saying, made them look not so good. You know what I'm saying? They was out there playing championship defense in summer.
No, and it's not like them, like he wasn't scared to shoot the ball. He was just missing, bro. That's all it was. He take shots, but he was just fucking missing. There was one possession, he was wide open, he still fucking missed.
Who, Nolan?
Yeah.
No, Demon. No
Oh,
one made shots. That would surprise me about him. He had me jumping out my seat.
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go check the highlights. I just got back in the crib for real, so I'm gonna watch it.
But I told Ice if Noah could get like a shot creation, like how Cam Thomas got his, he'll be a problem with his speed.
But see, that's the thing. Cam Thomas is just gifted, man. People don't be wanting to give him his respect.
Yeah, but yeah, he just need like a shot creation and shit. He need to work on his handle a little bit. That's about it with Noah. Demon, the same thing. Shot creation, getting strong, and getting physical in the paint wise. That's all them need. But 3 or 4 years, they probably be better than this right now.
I saw Danny Wolf had a little dime in the paint. That shit was nice.
But you saw where he hit Drew Timmy in the head.
Nah,
Nah,
he was at a show. He didn't see that part. Yeah, nah. Timmy. I mean, Danny gonna give you highlights, bro. Danny gonna give you at least 1-2 highlights a game, showing off a little handles and IQ. You know what I mean?
he was looking good out there.
Nah, he missed all his shots today.
Oh
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah, he missed all. He only had 4 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 0 for 5 from the field. You know what I'm saying? He scored from the free throw line, but
Yeah, all right. Well, he was getting to the line. I like that.
yeah,
So he got to the line 3 times and made all 6 shots.
yeah, four shots.
Oh, 4 shots.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it was twice. He went to the free throw line twice. He made those. Your boy Tucson was 4 for 8 from the field, 13 points. You know what I'm saying? 3
Tucson.
assists, 4 rebounds.
I thought he was going to do better than that. I thought Tucson was going to have at least 20 in his first game.
J Boy, Tucson.
Yeah, I fuck with Tucson, man.
Timmy had a better game than Tucson, Jay.
Yeah,
I fuck with Timmy too, though. But
yeah. Timmy gave
Tucson,
you 22.
I had to watch. I ain't watched the game. I want to see how he got his buckets, and because they probably not trying to feature him at all, so he's probably still just gotta get his buckets the hard way.
Mm-hmm.
But I gotta see it. But
He did. Nah, but he got some touches where he had a little bit of isolation stuff that you know what I'm saying. But they're still tough buckets. All his buckets was kind of tough. He ain't really had no easy buckets. OKC defense is like OKC defense during the season, bro. Like they got they summer league players playing like that. You know what I'm saying? Collapse the paint. If you drive, we got 2 or 3 surrounding you. That's how they was playing today.
And then they moving the ball around and shit, bro. Like, damn, you would think that's the they real team. playing.
Right. Yeah.
The way he moving the ball around, like you had a dude up they spotting up shooting. And I don't even know his damn name.
That's
He
Just
good
pissing me off.
coaching, man.
yeah, nah, just say they got a system that works, bro.
Right.
How many
Yeah.
how many assists they had tonight? You know?
Who? Okay, see?
No, not no, not them.
Oh, hold on. Let me
We
see.
need a
Um,
damn. We need a system like that.
Hold on. I hope Jordy. I think that's what Jordy trying to work on.
Yep,
Let
I
me
could see him
see.
doing it 3 or 4 years from now.
I found the ice. I'm about to tell you right now.
All right.
How many? I want to see how many assists they had. They had 20. No, 14 assists. That's dismal. That's a dismal number, man. We
That's
got to
good.
do better with assists, bro. How many points we had? 81. Nah, that's not acceptable, man. Look, and why we
Niggas
only
got
had
niggas
64
got to
shots?
hit their shots. It sounds like a lot of people missed a lot of shots. So
Why
Yeah.
we had 21 turnovers? We got no way we supposed to have that many ball handlers pause, and we got 21 turnovers, bro. Our turnover ratio should always be great, and
it
it
was
should be
probably
less than the next
too
other
much
team.
hot potato.
Oh, this nigga Mike sound like he in a Fallout shelter.
Mm-hmm.
Who me?
Nah, this nigga Briggs.
You said what?
It might sound like you in a Fallout shelter, my nigga. What's going on? You about to
You
get
said
bomb
what?
dropped on us, my nigga?
He said your mic sound fucked up.
Oh, nah, bro. My Mike. I'm glad it's even working. You know what I'm saying? What about
So
right now? It sound better right now?
that shit ain't changing at all, but you good though.
I can hear you. Oh, yeah.
No, man. You know, I just gotta. I mean, it was acting up earlier. I don't know why, but I gotta look into it. But I wasn't gonna end the show. So I'm gonna tug it out into the next show. Uh, but yeah, I'll fix it before the next show
Yo,
though.
niggas with the vets today, bro. They made sure they had some vets with them today. Like, all right, you gonna have some shit though, but it seemed like the vets. I ain't gonna lie to you, Ice. It seemed like these kids have a feel for the game. I ain't gonna lie. They have a feel for the game.
They got a little feel for the game. They IQ just like I said, some of them played overseas and the adjustment is real. You know what I'm saying? The adjustment is serious.
But they still got some vision. They still got some looks. I mean, I was just looking at a play just now. I think it was Igor.
Yeah.
Igor threw that fucking ball straight to fucking Drew Timmy right in the paint. He was clear butt booty naked open. This nigga didn't even look at the ball. He wasn't even aware. He was just strolling through the paint like, yeah, I don't get the ball at this point in time. Nah, I got you to rock, my nigga. You was hoping. Shit hit you right in your head.
But
Right in
they
your
really
fucking head.
not. They should have showcased the rookies more. Like, so why is Tyson in the end they taking more shots than Saraf and all these other rookies? I mean, more
Oh,
than Yegor, Saraf, and
Yo,
Nolan.
bro, yo, bro,
And
yo, bro.
Diggy Ball.
Yo, bro, yo, bro, yo, bro, yo, bro. I don't know how many times niggas gotta tell you, bro. I don't know why you keep on doing this. Like it's almost like a knee jerk reaction. But niggas been telling you this for so many times. The game goes beyond box score stats. So all because you seen 1 for 6 does not mean the player is bad, my nigga. I just saw fucking Ben Surratt put some nigga on skates, my
Bro, I
nigga.
didn't say that the players is bad. I said that for them to
Every
they
number you've been
Tyson
bringing up
shouldn't
is a
be
bad
taking more
connotation
shots.
with it, bro.
No, I'm saying no. Far as if you showcasing the rookies, why you got Tyson Indiana who might make the roster taking more shots than the rookies? That's what I'm saying. I want to see Saraf more take more shots than Tyson Indiana. Damon Diego Demen, him too. Nolan too. Yeah, give Drew Timmy the shots because he's gonna get inside of the paint. You know what I'm saying? Tucson
Bro,
getting
this is
8 shots.
summer
That's
league,
cool.
nigga, not a
Yeah,
finals game.
no, but that's the point is that you want them to continue to, you know, you can take more shot attempts, bro. Like they within the summer league, player developing into hopefully great scorers or good scorers. You know what I'm saying? Like we're gonna need points on
I
the
want
board,
good basketball players. I don't want just great scores. I want great basketball players.
bro. You got to get them more shots than that, bro.
I want people that could
I
fill
don't
the
see how
game
y'all
out
could
that doesn't need
justify.
to impact the game all because they need to score the ball. I want people that could impact the game in different ways and just instead of just scoring the ball. I don't know
TJ
what's the
Bamba 0 for 7. Like why is he taking 7 shots?
What you mean? He in the
That's
game, bro.
aggressiveness. Oh my god, bro! I'm telling
Yeah,
you, boy. I'm telling you, boy.
He's taking more. Look, I want to see the rookies take more shots. So, yeah, y'all can debate with me if y'all want, but that's all I'm
No, it's in the flow of the game. It's what happens during the game. TJ wasn't just jacking shots just to jack shots. You know what I'm saying? He got it where he could make a good attempt. It just ain't fall for him. TJ is he will play for Oregon. He's a stocky point guard, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like Nets are still doing their thing with point guards.
From
So you
what
know
I'm
what I'm saying?
hearing, yo,
Go
real quick, I'm not gonna lie. From what I'm hearing, Breezy not gonna like how this team gonna look in 3 years, my nigga. Because it's not gonna be like one person chucking up the rock, my nigga. So like, I don't even know what I don't like. You better get used to this program, my nigga, because you having problems already.
Bro, what I'm saying is, if y'all listening, I'm talking about the fact that when it comes to the Brooklyn Nets, bro, they basically got to give the rookies more shot attempts at the basket. Tyson and Anthony not gonna make the look. These are their shot attempts. Nolan Traore in the game, right? This is a shot attempt, right? He took 3 3-pointers and he got to the rim twice. That's what he did. That's 5 shots. I
The
need to
man was
see more.
living in the paint the game. The man was living in the paint for the game. That's a score. That's a stat you're never gonna see on the box score. He was
But no,
living
but
in
what
the
I'm
paint.
saying is, it's still only 5 shots. I'm not
But he was
disagreeing with
living
you.
in the paint, though. Do you know what that does to team defense, though? That's why I keep on
Yeah,
bringing that up. So why you keep
yeah.
on telling me about shot attempts when this nigga get it into the paint like relentlessly, easily,
Yeah.
like he's Tony Parker, my nigga? This is what I'm trying to tell you right now.
Okay. Yeah, all right. So, and that being said,
Real quick.
he got in the paint and what? He had 3 assists. Okay, that's good.
Hold on. Yeah,
That's
and we
good.
keep on going back to box score numbers. Like I told you, knee jerk
Bro, like,
reaction, my
what
nigga.
you going in the paint for? The dance? No,
Hold
you're
on,
supposed to either drive and kick or pick and roll.
I'm
What
about
you
to tell
mean?
you. I'm about to tell you. Everything is out of drive and kick, my nigga. I don't know why you even brought that up. Hold on. I'm about to tell you. Tony
Because
Parker,
it's
right?
he's either finding somebody or he's taking a shot, and you making it seem like I'm bugging out. No, I'm showing you his shot attempts and what he did in the game.
You keep
I'm
on
just
going back to
saying, but
shot attempts, and I'm keep on telling you about what's happening in the game, bro.
no, I feel you. I'm just looking at the way they taking their shots, where they selecting their shots. Are they taking more 2-pointers and 3-pointers?
Did you
And
see
that's
the
what I
shot
see.
selection, my nigga, or are you just looking up the
Before
stats?
you got here, we listened to the coach of the team that was in the summer league, and he said they want attackers at the basket because that's what the Thunder did. So I'm saying that to say I want to see what the rookie's doing. Are they attacking the basket more, or are they taking more 3-pointers? As we see when we go to the stats, Nolan Traore, right? Nolan Traore took more 3-pointers than 2-pointers. That's all I'm saying. And look, when we go to Danny Wolf took more 3-pointers than 2-pointers. And what I'm saying, I'm just saying what it is. And my point is, winning basketball in the Brooklyn Nets is not taking more 3-pointers than 2-pointers. Every player that took more 3-pointers than 2-pointers had a low shooting percentage. So don't make
I
it
hear
seem
you.
like we're not talking basketball, because that's what we're doing.
I hear you.
But then look, Pete. Now, when you look at this my guy, you know what I'm saying? Drew Timmy. Look what Drew Timmy taking his shots. Oh my goodness. Oh, let me just put that there for everybody that was wondering are we talking basketball. The high percentage shot, the one who got the most points on the team, took most of the shots in the paint. Nolan was in the paint all night. He ain't got no motherfucking box score like this. He wasn't putting up shots. And what I'm saying is, some players get there and they get shot. Drew Timmy not shot. He's gonna go to the rim. You feel what I'm saying? Look, and my biggest point, because we all Nets fans, we the best fans, is that the player, take the name off and all of that, the color, all of that off. The player that took more 2-pointers than 3-pointers was the best player in the game. Not even just, even though we lost the game, and this is not just box scores, it's to prove that the 2-pointer is still important. To the conversation last night about the 4-pointer. Keep the 2-pointer and the 3-pointer in the NBA, keep the 4-pointer in the Big Three, and that's it. Shout out to Drew Timmy, man. Drew Timmy not trying to go back to the G League, man. laying a plane saying that. True Timmy hooping.
Nah, but it was how OKC played defense that made them take more threes. Like Nolan Yeager would get at least to the free throw line, and they would collapse so tough that you would have to pick up your dribble right there. Like that's how they was collapsing, and they would end up kicking the ball back out or swinging the ball around. That's why they were shooting more threes. You know what I'm saying? Like Timmy was the only one for real that could get to that. You know what I'm saying? Was in that area where he could score. You know what I'm saying? And that's why he scored the most points like that. He wasn't like driving to the basket or nothing like that. It was kicking it down to him, post moves and stuff like that. That's how Timmy scored his buckets. But everybody else that had to drive, they collapsed 3 people, 2 people. You know what I'm saying? Pick up your dribble, kick back out, swing. You know what I mean? That's why everybody else stats look like that.
I feel you, bro. I'm about to just look at this stat real quick, bro. Cause yeah, I ain't see the game. I'll keep it real with you. The box scores tell a story. We took 64 shots, 32 of them were 3-pointers. That's nasty work. You're not either one dimensional. 50% of the time you're gonna take the 3-pointer. The defense is definitely gonna know that you are pretty much predictable. No.
Wait.
When you look at the team that won, they not 50%. They took a considerable amount of more 2-pointers than 3-pointers. But go ahead.
Now I'm just saying, how is that one dimensional if you take it 50% of these and 50% of those? That seems like perfectly balanced, honestly. Not saying that that's what I want them to do, but it does seem balanced if you got 50% here and 50% there. It's like you never know what they're going to do.
Right, but in my opinion, I don't think that the basketball it shouldn't go that way to me, right? And this is how I play basketball. In my mind, if I'm running a team, I'm not 2-3-2-3-3-2-3-2. I'm 2-2-2-2-2. It's like kind of like football mentality, kind of like march up the field type shit. Like they're gonna get so tired of us going to the paint, we're gonna find an open 3. You know what I'm saying?
Isn't that one-dimensional?
It could be depending on it depending on a good or great point guard. If you got a good point guard, he going drive and kick. But if you got a great point guard, he's gonna be a 3-point. He's gonna be a 3-level threat, and he could be able to get to the midi where the defense will have to collapse and give up that P&R. To make sure they hold on. And this is I'm glad you said that. And to make sure that they don't give up the P&R. That's where the drive and kick becomes more available because now the defender got to run. It's a further run for the defender to close out. So if we got
niggas only know P&R in the basketball league, bro. Like it's only P&R that the only thing that could work in the basketball league, my nigga. Like I don't hear DHO, I don't hear handle, flares, double horns, Princeton cuts. Like come on, son. Like,
but I'm talking about from a point guard perspective. I'm talking about from a point guard perspective. Like
pick and roll though, bro. Like.
Bro, we ain't run no pick and roll last year. We need that.
Bro.
Why we don't need pick and roll? Like, we do dribble handoffs with Trendon Watford. Like, we did dribble handoffs with Nick Claxton here and there. You know, it's not like it didn't work, but don't make it seem like that's the go-to. No, the more percentage of the NBA offense is the pick and roll. You know what I'm saying?
That fallout mic is fucking up what you hearing from me, bro. You moving the goalposts and bouncing from all different type of points that I'm not even trying to make right now. I don't know what's going on. I'm not even trying to make that point right there. You feel what I'm saying?
No, all I'm saying is that the dribble handoff is important, but they was only doing that with select plays. They let Ben Simmons do it. They let Trendon Watford do it. You know what I'm saying? They let Nick Claxton do it sometimes, but they wasn't giving DHOs a lot of the time. I'll be wanting Cam Thomas to do it, but they be doubling it. They jump out in front of it so he can't even get the handoff. Or they be having to do the most to get Cam Thomas the ball. But the ones that do the fake dribble handoff and the dribble handoff the best was Trendon Watford last season. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, it was a good part. It used to always work, but you couldn't go to it like a bread and butter. Like, but it did always work though.
I don't know what to say right now. I'm lost. But yo, Ice.
Yo.
Yo, I'm telling you, these niggas got a feel for the game, yo. And Carter Bryant, bro. Carter Bryant. Hey. I ain't gonna lie, yo. Niggas made a mistake, boy. Niggas made a mistake.
You think niggas made a mistake? His offensive game is showing out. His shooting not showing out, but his defense is definitely standing out.
Hey, all you gotta do is put him on a team with people that can run, bro. He gonna. That's at least 8-10 points right there, just from his defense alone. For him, like, I'm seeing right now a mix between a young Ben Simmons and a Herb Jones right now. I go hold you.
For what's the name?
Carter Bryant.
Yeah, for Carter. Yeah, defense. Yeah, defense. Yeah.
Man, that man jumped out and for at the 3-point line to take 2 people out. I'm like, oh shit, this little nigga not great.
His defense tough, bro. His defense tough. They do got a feel for the game though. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta see what players out.
I'm seeing good things from the team. That's what I'm saying. I'm seeing good things from the team. I'm seeing give and goes. I mean, I saw some of it last season. I don't know what I'm hearing right now, but I saw some of these things last season. But I see on where I could see the potential in. I see it on a different level because I saw Danny Wolf making some plays, trying to do some stuff. These niggas gonna have to get stronger. They gonna have to if they setting screens like that though. If they trying to move the ball like that, they gonna have to get stronger because that screen niggas gonna run right through you, bro. Now I don't know if that's gonna be an offensive foul on the nigga, but I can't take that chance every time. So y'all niggas got to gonna get stronger. Y'all gotta know how to set the screen because some of the screens I saw Danny Wolf setting. I'm like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. We get into the NBA game, they gonna call that a legal screen, and you're gonna be tight because you getting pulled off the court if you have 2 of those in a row. You're getting pulled off the court. I don't give a fuck how good you doing. You're getting pulled off the court. You can't set the screen. So they just gonna keep on running into you.
That's what I'm saying. I said the same thing. They need somebody to set screens. They ain't Danny more of a slip guy than a set screen guy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And Timmy the same way. So it's hard. You know what I'm saying? It's difficult when you try to cross over. You need or need a screen and you over here slipping. You know what I mean? Like, yo, hold that dude right there so I can make a move. You know what I mean?
He's slipping quick. He's not even trying to feel the contact. He just like the minute he feels somebody touch him, all right, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I did what I had to do.
Because that's how he played in college, and they would as soon as he do that, they give him the ball so he can make a play from where he's at. But you know what I'm saying? It ain't working. They don't operate on the same frequency right now that they understand to give Danny the ball as soon as he slip type shit.
But I think they understand each other. I mean, from what I saw, at certain points in time, the game looked a little bit too fast for some people, but they still understood what they had to do within that little space of time. So it's just going to take some time and get into, know the offense and know the NBA game because some of the shit that look like college ball. Like you can't be setting screens so fast and slipping out. Like you got to at least seal the defenders, seal the picker. Like you got to.
Right.
Like in turn, as this offense develops, I see this team running the Spain picker roll, so to pick the picker. So like if we gonna run shit like that, you gotta hold the defender, bro. You gotta seal him off. You have to seal him off because that's gonna be one of our bread and butters right there, the Spain pick and roll right there. Because you can even see it right now. Like Danny will, if he set the screen and he just pop and he just slipping, and if he decides to pop, like I saw the defense didn't even know how to react. Now in the NBA game, it might be a little bit different because they're going to defend it different. But I see good things from him. I see good things. But like I said, speed kills, and this man Nolan Troy was living in the paint. Like I said, bro, that is such a premium quality right there that you can't even quantify it with box score numbers. Because if a little fucking guard keep on popping into the paint, which is your number one defensive rule, don't let nobody 2 feet into the fucking paint, and this little nigga just keep on making into paint and running around, my nigga. He is blowing up a defensive scheme just from fucking dribbling. That is such a premium quality right there that's going to be useful for us. You're not going to see that in the box score. You might see that on second level analytics stats. But we're not paying money for them numbers. You heard?
Yeah, facts. Nah, he can do that all day. All he needs is a jab step, bro. And he planted that 1 foot and he's out of there, bro.
Out.
You know what I'm saying? It's good luck. And trying to get on his hip or trying to get like you can't get back in front of him once he do that. You know what I'm saying? You just out of the play. You won't even foul him or he gonna pass the ball, he gonna score. Like,
Yo,
He a
you
did
little
know what I'm
Fizz
chippy
saying?
play
too.
yet? Did Fizz play yet?
Yeah,
Yeah, he played.
Fairs played before them.
Why?
Yeah,
What numbers he put up?
the same thing. He had 13 points. He had 7 turnovers. Queen had 7 turnovers. Queen had 14 points. And they both he had like 3 assists or something like that. Like everybody played, you know what I'm saying? Welcome to the NBA. Things is different. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't knock our guys because everybody played the same way except for VJ.
Yeah, VJ came out good.
Word. That's
Yeah,
true.
he the only one that looked like he was
It
a
was
straight
like a
superstar.
double double. Was it a double double or a triple double?
Who? VJ?
Yeah.
No, VJ put up like 28 or 27. Like, you know, so on his first game.
Yeah, no,
28,
but I know
27.
he had I think he had 10 rebounds too, right?
Yeah, he had something. He had something like that. Yeah, 9 rebounds, something assists, something like he had something serious. You know what I'm saying? But he was the only one that did good. Nobody else did good in their first game. Not even
Hold
the
on,
first pick.
hold on, Ice. Hold on, Ice. Hold on, Ice. I want to do this real quick. Breezy.
Yeah,
I'm going to read you Derek Queen and Jeremiah Fear's stats. I ain't gonna tell you who is who, but I'm just gonna read it out. Who you think played better? So one person shot 4 for 12 from the field, 1 for 4 from three, had 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 6 personal fouls, 14 points. Other guy shot 5 from 9 from the field, 1 from 1 from three, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 personal fouls, 13 points. Who played better?
I don't know. I know them turnovers is nasty work. Whoever had the luck turnovers, because the offense kind of sounds the same. But
they
you
both
gotta
Had
had
protect
seven
the
turn.
ball.
Both had 7 turnovers. Both had 7 turnovers.
Damn. That's bad, man. I don't know who had the better game. 7 turnovers is a lot. Yeah, if you got 3 turnovers, I get it. You know what I mean? 4, it's really bad. 5, that's kind of, I think, crazy. 6, especially from the point guard. Whoever was it, the point guard, probably had a better game. You need your point guard to have a better assist turnover ratio than that. Work. Your big man is, yeah, he could get adjusted. But even if Jeremiah Fitz is nice at getting to the rim, you want him to, you know what I'm saying, be able to protect the ball. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying. I hear all of these numbers of what happened. You know what I mean? No, y'all ain't gonna like this, but I'm about to go look at Cam Thomas stats in the summer league, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, his stats different.
It was
His
fun. It
stats
was fun.
different.
It was fun, y'all. It was fun.
Yeah,
It was fun.
his stats different. Jay Will's stats different in the summer league. That's why I
Jay
say
Will,
when you
Jay Will, with Jay Will, which talking about?
Jalen
um
Wilson.
Jalen Wilson, summer league MVP
Oh
last year.
yeah, yeah, he was hooping.
Yeah,
Yo, Jay Will, I thought he was going. That's why I was surprised. Zaire Williams took his spot. I was like, damn. I ain't gonna hold you. I thought he was gonna start.
Yo, this man broke the ball from the fucking inbound, bro. Not even the inbound, from the rebound, bro. So like, oh my god, son.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie
Thomas
to you.
Scott.
Danny Wolf gonna be a mismatch on our team, boy. He good, boy. He bringing up the ball from the rebound, boy. From the rebound, he bringing up the rock, son, and he handling that motherfucker. Somebody about to slap that shit out of his hand. He like, nah, nigga, I know what I'm doing.
yeah, nah. Danny got handles though. Danny
Yeah.
got he could pat the rock for real. For that size, he can pack the and he can move. You know what I'm saying? He can move pretty well
Mm-hmm.
and put you know what I'm saying? He can back you down. He can spin off. He can do a lot of things, man. He is gonna be a mismatch.
I mean, I know y'all don't like this, man. But I use this as a barometer because a lot of Nets fans was on the fence about Cam Thomas, and I just want to say this: this is not my opinion. This is a fact. Thomas led all summer league scorers with 27 points per game, the highest average ever for a player with at least 4 games played at summer league. His 36 points against the Spurs on Sunday was the 6th most ever scored in a summer league game. And y'all scoff at him scoring the ball. I think it's egregious. I'm telling you, like, oh, yo, you should have heard how many. And Easy kept it real. He said, yo, yeah, we might not get the top 3 pick. We didn't get the top 3 pick. I'm just saying all that to say that the scoring prowess of Cam Thomas, not only that, the fact that he is willing to be a system guy. You know, he's not, I don't think he's staying on this way where he's just, my way or the highway. I don't think he's that. I think he's a professional. You know, I think he's a professional. I think that, you know what I'm saying, he showed professionalism throughout his, his rookie scale contract. You know what I'm saying, out of his NBA career. So we'll see what happens, man. But again, man, I'll do not to say that Cam Thomas set the bar. None of these players that we draft got to average 27 points per game. None of these players got to get 36 points in one of these games. But I'm telling you this:
That's
if
what it
one of
sounds
the
like, though.
if one of the players did that, the fans would go wow. If Diego did that, Danny Wolf did that. I'm showing you Cam Thomas did this. Just to show y'all so hype about these players that's coming. Look at the player we already got. The player we already have. That's all I'm saying, bro.
KDJ, that's what's up.
Yeah, they see, but that's the thing. These dudes, like Yegor thing is passing. You know, his thing ain't scoring. Cam shit is scoring. The Yegor shit is passing. Vision and passing. That is his thing. That's what he's
So
best
okay,
at. You know what I'm
so hold on.
saying?
So him not having a lot of points is acceptable, but him having 0 assists, how you feel about that though?
I'm fine with that. First game,
So you
crazy.
see, this is why you watch the game. Hold on, Ice. This is why you watch the game, right? And I just brought it up, right? Igor the man, top of the key at the 3-point line. He's looking like he about to shoot it. Instead, he fools the defender, throws a bullet pass to Drew Timmy. Drew Timmy never been that open, butt booty naked open in his fucking life. 3 defenders going off to the different mans and one sagging off him. The shit hit him in the fucking head. Bounced off his head, went to a defender. They start their fast break. If he looked at the rock, he catches that rock easy, and that's an easy 2 for him. That would have been an assist on Igor Demen's on fucking stats. What are we doing here, bro? Like I said, the game goes beyond the box score, my nigga. You
It
gonna
do.
see
I
0
never said it
assists and be
did.
like, yo, is he really a good passer? He ain't get no assists. Meanwhile, he making good plays. Some players just not ready for what he hitting them with.
Bro, box scores don't mean everything. But for dude say he a playmaker and you go look at his assists and it say 0, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Like,
but
Y'all niggas told me FGA is a good playmaker, and that nigga has 0 assists some games. Some games he had 2 assists, 3 assists. So what we doing, bro? He not a good playmaker, or he good?
like not because it goes on how the game go. It goes on what's going on. You know what I mean? Like Easy saying, I'm fine with it because I seen what was going on, and he got stuff to figure out. Like he's not somebody that's going to get to the paint if he really doesn't have a screen. And plus, if OKC playing defense like they was playing, it's harder for him. He's not as fast as Trey, so he's slow footed trying to get downhill. It's tougher. You know what I'm saying? When they collapse and they got 2 people collapsing the paint and stopping you at the free throw line, and you got to swing the ball. So that's why his assist is low. You know what I'm saying? That's why he ain't getting no assists like that. He needs a screen. If he get a good screen setter, he's gonna have a lot more assists, bro. If he has somebody on the floor that can space the floor more, he's gonna get more assists. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have nobody like that today, so I could accept 0 assists from him. You know what I mean?
Wait, hold on, real quick. My fault. I gotta correct something.
Danny Wolf.
It was Danny Wolf. But either way, Danny Wolf didn't even have no fucking. How many assists did he have? He didn't even have that many either. So I mean, he was passing the rock. So I mean, but yeah, let me correct that real quick. That wasn't Igor. That was Danny Wolf. My fault. But still, these niggas moving the rock. They moving the rock. I like the feel that they have for the game. I'm not stressing what they did on this game. I'm looking at the good things. I'm not looking at the bad right now. I mean, if somebody want to pay attention to the bad, I ain't mad at them. But I ain't about to box score watch. I'd rather watch the game or at least watch some fucking highlights to see certain things. So, like, you know what I'm saying? But I can't just box score watch because like we could even box score watch Cooper Flag. He was 5 from 21 today. He trash? Or we could do
Yo,
Ben Sarath. Yo, the
yo,
man was
hold
one for
on,
six,
man.
but he was mixing niggas on the court. He
Come on,
good.
man. Take it easy, man. First and foremost, the only reason why I missed the game is because I was watching Jay perform, man.
I ain't trying to go at you, bro. I'm not trying to go at you, bro. I didn't
Yeah,
mean it to
man.
go at
You
you, bro.
saying
I
box?
didn't
Why I
mean it to.
don't box score watch like I'm just some box score watcher? You know what I'm saying? Like that's
I
my
didn't say
no.
you was a box score watching, but right now that's what we
Nah, I
doing,
don't
bro. And
want to be
I want to give these
notorious.
kids respect, bro. I want to give these kids
Nah,
respect, bro. I don't want
hold
to just
on.
say like, oh, you only have. Oh, I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong, my nigga. I'm not saying like, yo, if you like 0 from like 12 or 4 from 12, I'm not saying you need to put the ball in a little bit more. You do need to put the ball in a little bit more. But I see the things that you doing on the. Right now, you giving me BKNY hoops vibes. That's what you're doing. You giving me
Never
BKNY
that.
hoops vibes.
Yo.
Never that. All I'm saying is today I didn't get a chance to watch the whole game. And I started to stream to total fans that before, you know what I'm saying? I even started my soliloquy. Ice was here, you could ask Ice. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm saying that because of course it don't. You know, I always talk about watching the game and actually what you get from basketball is not always in the box score. I've always said that. But at the end of the day, I need to see tangible things. You know, and as much as Diego might try to focus on, you know, being a playmaker, sometimes making a play is you the one making a play. It ain't always involving somebody else. You know, the defense react because they know you're an offensive threat. After a while, defenses started playing the passing lane when Ben Simmons had the ball because they knew he was playing the pass. You know what I'm saying? Don't become a one-dimensional player. Like, learn that little floater. You 6'8". Play with your back to the basket. You know, you want to make defenses react. Show the opponents that we got an inside-outside game. You know, don't play above the 3-point line. You 6'8". You one of the tallest players. We gotta. I mean, we're not going to use your height as a weapon. You
But
know what I'm saying? Like,
no,
what's going on?
I'm not saying you wrong, and you got a point right there, like, dude. But hear what I'm saying though, right, bro. Like, this is their first game, summer league, not even into the A yet. Like, they had summer league, so like they just competing with guys that are hungry right now. Like, some people want to showcase what they do. There's some people out there that's hungry, like, yo, I need to do whatever I can to make at least a two-way contract on the team right now. So there's some players out there moving like that. All I'm saying is, bro, like, I hear you, like, yo, you if we running some shit, you want to see some people put the ball in the basket. I ain't mad at your preferences, my nigga. I already know how you roll, my nigga. You like niggas that could create and put the ball in the basket. I ain't mad at that,
Bro,
bro.
how
Like
I
that.
roll, we had 14 assists. That's dismal.
No, but
It's
hear what
not
I'm
like y'all
saying,
talking
bro.
about all of this playmaking and all this shit. I look at the assists. That's a tangible thing. They had 14 assists, bro. That's not going to cut it.
So let's go to all
Not
the
going to.
teams then. Let's go all the teams then. Let's go to all the teams in the summer league then. Since we doing that, bro. Since we doing that, bro. You see,
Bro,
since we doing that,
hold on.
bro.
The Thunder had 20 assists.
The Thunder is a way better team than us. They have people that was in the finals playing in the summer league right now. AJ Mitchell is playing in the summer league right now. He was
Yeah,
defending Jokic in the fucking second round.
yeah, he's a
Fucking hate
bucket.
this one.
He's a bucket too, bro.
Yo, come on, son.
Okay.
And I was trying to give you burn, but then you can't. You see. Let me just go back to my point. Like I said, bro, I'm not mad at how you feeling, bro. But if this is the first game for them in summer league right now, I would rather these young niggas do what they do best and see how it looks on the court. I don't want to put them in forced positions, pause, all because I want them to develop. Like, it's the first game. Do what got you here and showcase that on the highest level. Same thing like VJ. VJ, you are athletic motherfucker. Go on that court and prove these niggas wrong. Show them why you should have been damn near number fucking one. Cause you're an athletic demon. Bro,
Listen, I'm
that's
going to need.
all I'm saying, bro. If this nigga's a good
Listen,
passer, don't try to be a good scorer. Be a good passer.
listen, Diego, mark the calendar of when we play OKC because the way Topic did you tonight, no man should have to tell his mama about 18 points, 6 assists. Bruh, what was happening, bro? Diego Demin, 2 for 5, 0 assists. You let Topich give you work.
Like,
Everybody know where it's supposed to be. That was supposed to be the matchup tonight. Nobody don't want to say nothing because our player got his ass bust. But
nah,
I gotta
bro.
say it, bro. This
Nah,
is, hold on, and I'll say this one last thing. I'm not, and this is not taken away from what Easy said, but this is added to my what I said about showcasing your rookie. Nikola Topic had 18 shot attempts at the basket together. Danny Wolf 5, Nolan makes it 5. That's 10. Yago 5. That's 15. And Ben Surratt 5, 20. Yeah, Topic took 18 shots, and our rookies altogether took 20 shots. That's a fucking problem. Everybody trying to share the ball. No, bro. Find the who's the dominant. I'm not saying don't share the ball. Share the ball. But bro, this is not acceptable, bro. This shit ain't acceptable, bro. Even if I listen, even if I don't have the answer, this ain't the fucking answer. You know what I'm saying? I know when I'm not looking at the answer because I'm not the answer. That's how true it is. Bro, they can't win like this, bro. I don't care what y'all talking about. I do care what y'all talking about. But they can't win like this. I disagree with this. Passing the ball and then ultimately only having 22 assists. And seeing the best player on the court beat Drew Timmy because he took more 2-pointers than 3-pointers and made that the focal point of his offense, bro. This whole new age of basketball, sometimes that's not for every franchise. I think we got to get back to the basics, man.
nah.
Just send me the truth out there, man.
Nah, Breezy, you're not understanding, bro. They played defense like they played defense in the finals, bro. Like it's not that they couldn't. It's not that we wasn't trying to drive down in the paint, and not, they couldn't get there all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's only Drew Timmy only started getting down there like towards the fourth quarter. He started getting to the paint more because we started pushing the ball faster a little bit and let you know what I'm saying push the ball ahead. But Trayor and Demon, they was trying to get downhill. But like I said, once they got to the free throw line, it's 2, it's 3, you know what I'm saying, collapsing towards you. So they couldn't figure that out. You know what I'm saying? Unless Trayor got an ISO situation, jab step, and I'm, you know what I'm saying, figure out, oh, I could get downhill like this. You know what I'm saying? If I'm just trying to run, they collapse in the paint all the time. So that stopped us from getting down. We didn't do the same thing to them. You know what I'm saying? It was one-on-one situations. Topic, he get a screen or he get a pick or he make a move in the ISO situation. He getting downhill. That's the difference in the game. Even though the game was still close, that made the difference. We was always playing ISO. We didn't collapse on Topic and try to stop him from getting to the paint. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so
They played a different game.
all right. So again, like I said, I didn't see the game, and that's not in the box score, but that explains it. If they the ones collapsing on the ball as soon as they get to the paint or close to the paint, like you said, if they jump getting in front of the free throw line, they not even getting to the paint. They in that space between the free throw line and the key. I get that, but wow, we should be doing that too. If the coach is gonna acknowledge what the Thunder did to win the game on the offensive side of the ball and attack the rim, then you gotta also acknowledge what they did on the defensive side of the ball and stop. You know what I'm saying? The perimeter players get into the paint. Excuse me. The perimeter player getting into the paint causes all type of problems, all type of havoc. You know what I'm saying for the defense, and you know what I mean. That's what the Thunder. You know, it seemed like how they win games. You know, they keep perimeter players out the paint as much as they could. You know, so that's why they get players like Shet and Hartenstein. I get it, but yeah, man, that shit right there, Ice, is part of the reason why we lost the game, bro. Wow,
It was. Even if you watch the highlights, right, at certain points, you can pause it, and you can see how they collapse. Like if Diego was to do a certain thing, you would see like all of them would collapse to a certain. They would just drop, fall back. You know what I'm saying? Like that pass when Danny made that pass to Drew Timmy, they collapsed 3 at the top of the key. I mean, at the 3-point line, and then they swung the ball, and that's how Danny drove to the baseline and passed it to Timmy. That's the way they had to keep trying to score because everything was being collapsed. You know what I'm saying? Every time. So either they make a shot, they got to make their shot. If they miss, you know what I'm saying? They don't get it. They wasn't really getting a second opportunity to score again.
Yo, what's
Nope.
good, guys?
Yo, what up, Jamal? What's the word?
What's good? What's good?
Come on, what's the word, dog?
Ain't nothing, bro. I was just looking at that game earlier, and it was atrocious. I'm not gonna lie to you. That lineup is horrible.
All right. So if you could choose the lineup, what would it look like, Mo?
You need spacing. Like it's too many. It's like they say, it's too many cooks in the kitchen. Like everybody that's in that lineup, they think they're a point guard. Like
Because they
if
was.
exactly, and that's the problem. You can't have everybody on the team trying to do the same thing in the lineup because
Mm-hmm.
every time that ego is trying to get the ball, everybody else is trying to bring it down the court.
Okay.
Like
Too
nobody
many cooks.
wants.
So too many cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah, exactly. Like you gotta you they all think they the point guard. That's the thing. They all think they the point guard. So
Yo, real quick, Jamal, real
all want to
quick.
bring it.
Yo, real quick, not to cut you off, bro, but yo, see, so this is one of the things I was talking to my dog with when we was talking about, do you want unlimited people that could move the rock or unlimited shot creators? And this is one of the things that he essentially brought up to me. Yo, so when you have people on the court that all have a feel for the game, that role starts to overlap. Now, and basically what you said, Igor, they scored a ball, so somebody inbounds the ball. So Danny Wolf inbounds the ball to Nolan Curry. Igor comes up, all right, pass me the ball. Nolan is out. He out. He made his decision. The ball get rebounded. Danny Wolf get the ball. Igor falls back to the ball. Let me get it. Danny Wolf says, "Nah, I got this. I'm gonna dribble past this motherfucker. I'm out." I think in time, the roles is gonna get more ironed out. No, it's gonna get more ironed out. If anything, you would rather the big guy bring up the court, so you get your fast guard running up the court, fucking up the defense. But I think it's gonna get ironed out. My fault for cutting you off, but
No, it's because you're right, easy. It has to because if Igor thinking that he's a point guard, that he's gonna be the defining point guard of the team, then how do you expect him to call plays when he don't
well,
have the rock in his hand?
I sent Bree something on Twitter not too long ago, but he was talking about that same point you're talking about. So I think it's after the game he made a press conference. He said he basically, to paraphrase what he said, but I'm not a point guard. I'm the playmaker. So the roles are like from day one, they started to get ironed out. Like, okay, you can't be the point guard. You could be a playmaker on the team, but you can't be the guard. I'm gonna try to find this so I could give you the quote real quick. But
I no, I get what you're saying, easy, but that's the whole thing.
Yeah, we played the coach.
He's saying it because look at who he's playing with right now. When we go into the starting of the season, those lineups is gonna be completely different. You're gonna have people in there. They're gonna know their roles. Like if you still have Clax on the team, we know what Clax is. If we still got CT on the team, we know what CT is. They're not gonna be no. Let me get the ball. Let me run it down the court. They're gonna be calling out plays. They're gonna give it to the point guard like how they was giving it to Schroeder last year. Schroeder
Well,
bringing it down the court, bring it down the court.
well,
they
let me say
trying
this
to.
real quick, Ice. I got a quote real quick. I'm about to find the other quote I'm talking about, but I got a quote from Steve Hetzel, one of the assistant coach on the coaching staff. Steve Hetzel on whether the Nets rookie ball handlers can coexist long term. Just a quote from what he said. Quote: "This is the way our roster is constructed. The league is now multiple ball handlers, multiple attackers. If you look at the team that just won the championship, they got Jalen Williams and SGA who can both put the ball in the paint. We feel like the more people that we can have attacking and making plays, the better we are." End quote.
Yeah, so they want to get away from having just the point guard bring the ball up. That's why they drafted all these guys because they want multiple people to bring the ball up. They was even saying that when we had Ben, it's too predictable that Ben is gonna have the ball in his hands all the time. He's gonna make all the decisions because he's constantly doing that. So they want to get away from that. You know what I'm saying? They want Danny to bring it up. They want Trayor to bring it up. They want Diego to bring it up. whoever bring up the ball so it gives the defense a different look. That's what they're trying to do.
But Ice, the only thing is I'm saying is Topic, right? Everybody knew that Topic was gonna get the ball. He was bringing it up or whatever. You couldn't stop him.
Is that but that's the defense. That's our defense not stopping him. You know what I'm saying? Their defense was stopping us. Our defense wasn't stopping them. It wasn't stopping him. You know what I'm
You don't
saying?
got to point the fact the defender, point of attack defender like Carter Bryant is somebody on the court.
Yeah, I just look at it like certain teams. We know who's getting the ball, and a lot of times you're not stopping them. Maxi, you're not stopping. Halliburton, you're not stopping. It's just certain Brunson, you're not stopping. You're not denying them the ball. So I don't know what type of system they trying to do. If it works, it works. But if it don't, we already know this is Sean Marks type of situation. So
Yeah, but even if that's what they're saying, they gotta back it with more assists. And again, I know everything ain't the box score, but 14 assists ain't gonna cut it, bro. It
Let,
gotta be more than that, bro. It gotta be more than that, bro. The Thunder had 20. They gotta at least have 18 or 17, bro. Like 14 is just, as much as y'all talk about ISO ball, like, and like I said, I didn't see the game. Like how much motion was happening if you know what I mean? And 32 for 30, bro. Come on, bro. The 3-pointer is not that much of a high percentage shot. 9 times out of 10, it's a 40%. It's a 40% shot at best. You know what I'm saying? So field goal percentage wise, the Thunder, they shot what? No, we shot 39% as a team.
30%, a nigga hitting 30% from 3-point land is better than somebody hitting damn near 45 to 50%. Not 50, but 45 to 48% from the 3-point. So that's the logic right there. So I understand how you feel about 3-point, but if we gonna go by numbers, bro, a nigga hitting 30% from three is more valuable in the NBA right now than a nigga hitting 45% from two.
I mean, I just know that they were also 46% from the field. You know what I'm saying? Like, for us to play, maybe is it because of the personnel, the defense wasn't there?
What would be a good game to you in terms of numbers? What would be a good game to you in terms of numbers?
I mean, I want my point guard to have more assists than that, bro.
Like
Nolan
what?
Short,
4,
like
5, 3?
5. I want 5.
5?
5 on the
God
yeah,
damn, nigga.
yeah. Diego the man, and not all of them, but one of them, bro. One of them should be able to give me. You in
We
there
got
for 20?
multiple ball handlers though, bro. God damn, nigga, you want that?
All
Yo,
right,
so
so
you
let's
want
say
the rock to
no.
be popping, bro. You want that
No,
shit to be
that's what they
popping.
saying. Hold on. Together as 3-point guards all together, Ben Saraf, Nolan Troy, and Diego Demen, all of them together, 5 assists. Unacceptable.
Yeah, but Trayor had 3 on his own. Ben had what, 1 or 2, and
2.
Wolf had 2. You know what I'm saying? So that means the ball is moving somewhat from these guys. Not, you know what I'm saying?
Man, you could sell a ketchup pop to a lady in all white, but I
Yeah.
ain't buying it.
Let me say this real quick.
They
Let me
gotta
say this.
have more assists than this, man.
I got the quote from Diego Demen real quick. So Diego Demen on his position in the NBA. Quote, I got a little too deep pause into calling myself a point guard. Now I prefer to say playmaker. Nowadays, there are playmakers on the court who are not point guards, and that's where I see myself. I want to be all over the court. End quote.
That means he gotta play with his back to the basket.
Well,
nah.
Let me say this. From what we've seen from today, they are trying to improve his shot so he could be effective from the perimeter. So I mean, maybe if you're playing from the high post or something, like or the mid post, because he's a big guy, but that's gonna take time. If anything, you'll rather his shot and his shot looking. I don't know. It's the first game, bro. Like I don't even know why you crushing him so bad, bro.
I'm not crushing them. I'm just saying, going forward, they should know what's acceptable and what's unacceptable. You know?
But you don't know what the coaching staff's telling them though.
No.
Look.
Yeah, the plays was horrible. I ain't gonna lie.
So with Yegor, he's gonna play like they're gonna play him like Cam. He's not gonna be really back to the basket. Like I said, when I see him play overseas, they ran screens, and even when he shot that three in this game, they ran a screen. And he came off the screen and curled and
Yeah,
shot
I'm
the
seeing it
three.
right now. He came off the screen.
Yeah. So that's how they played him overseas, and they used him as a point guard. That's why he says point guard, but that's how they used him as two positions. I run the point, I set the play, and then I run around and get the ball back and shoot the screen, shoot the three off the screen. So that's how he's going. They're probably going to use him in that type of way.
He built
Once he
like
get
that.
inside.
He built to make his first shot at three. Like, yo, and I seen the three he hit. Bro, he shot that shit from 35 feet. Like, why is that always a smart shot to shoot the furthest away from the rim?
He's
You
capable of doing that. He's capable of doing it, and that defense was crazy. You know what I mean?
Yo,
Defense was
hold on.
crazy.
Listen.
Yeah, you could tell his handle's a suspect.
Bro, Diego the man is 6'8". I said that part, right? He was 2 for 5, and that's all because he took all 3-pointers. He
He
built
played off
like
the ball
that.
though.
You could look your coach in the eye and say, I'm 6'8" and I'm not gonna go to the rim. You could look your teammates in the eye and be call yourself a quote unquote playmaker, but you ain't no real threat in the paint because you taking more 3-point. You took 5 3-pointers. You ain't taking no shots inside the 3-point line. That's unacceptable.
Couldn't get there, Breeze.
Yeah, I'm
For
about to say
him, his shot wasn't
Bro,
he
Bruh,
there.
couldn't get
he's
there.
I'm
supposed to
telling
be
you,
there
bro.
with his back to the basket. He's 6'8". Who could guard him?
He don't
With his
play with
back
his
to the
back to the
basket.
back. He don't play like that's not his game.
I'm
Nah, he
telling you,
gotta
dog.
learn that, bro.
I'm telling you right now, big dog. I'm telling you right now, bro. You lucky niggas fuck with you over here, my nigga. Cause you take this shit anywhere else, they frying you, filleting you alive, my nigga. Especially when
I,
you say you don't even watch the game, bro. You gotta look at this? Yo, at least look at the highlights and see why he wasn't getting to the paint, bro. Like, bro,
no, what
you
I'm
keep on
saying,
saying this and you're not even like at least, bro.
listen, what I'm saying is, without the basketball, he should be getting inside of the paint and putting his back to the basket and calling for the ball, not trying to dribble and get to the paint. That's what I'm saying.
But
Nolan.
Breezy, you know he's so used to having the ball in his hands. He's used to being a playmaker. So he's not used to being the one cutting and going in the paint and all that other stuff. He's not used to that.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. This game was the Nolan game, my nigga. This was speed kills, and we're gonna see how speed affects a good defense.
They said we got 2 days off, so we don't play our next game until when it's Saturday. But who we play though?
Nigga, Nolan is beating everybody off the fucking dribble in this game, nigga.
They need,
Every single
yeah.
body he beating off the dribble, bro. Every single person he blew right by them, bro. There was some place he threw the ball out and made a pass, bro. The nigga just didn't make the shot, bro. If the nigga, this is the same thing we said about Cam Thomas, my nigga, since we doing counting numbers, bro. Yo, there's some plays and sometimes Cam Thomas threw the ball out and he threw the ball out to somebody that didn't make the shot. If they make 2 or 3 more shots, if he had 4 assists, that turns to 7 assists, my nigga. So this is the same thing that we seeing right here. Nolan is beating his man, getting into the paint, being shifty, and making great cross-court passes or simple reads. The nigga didn't hit the shot. Is he a bad playmaker or the nigga didn't hit the shot?
Nah, I'm not calling nobody a bad playmaker. I'm just saying what's acceptable and what's unacceptable. What's going to act, what they need to work on early, because basically they're going to be it. So it's just about what they need to work on early. And from what I can see, I needed somebody 6'8", a 6'8" point guard or a 6'8" playmaker to take more shot attempts inside the 3-point line. So yeah, I've heard all that other stuff he could have been doing. That's nice. But if he's not getting inside of the paint and be making us an inside outside threat, because all last season we was an outside threat. We're not really an inside threat until Drew Timmy got brought up, and that was not much. You know what I'm saying? For what it's worth. And I'm saying that to say, bro, we need that from Diego. See, that's how he could change the team, by being the inside threat. We already got outside threats. You know what I'm saying? And for y'all to understand what I'm talking about, inside the 3-point line threats to score the ball, or outside the 3-point line, or above the 3-point line. So Diego supposed to help that, bro. He's 6'8", bro. Like, what else? Well, like we can't ask that from a 6'8" player. We can't ask you to learn how to play or
Chad,
develop your back to the basket. Is that too much to ask?
They
Chad,
You
need
know?
Jody. They need Jody in the summer league. They need him to coach. That's
Chad,
what it is.
I'm letting y'all know right now, the man is setting the stage up. So get ready. All next season, if this nigga don't perform at the level he got him at, and this sounds like a crazy level right now, my nigga. I'm not gonna hold you. It sounds like a crazy level right
It's a
now, my
lot to
nigga.
ask a
Because the
man that's
numbers he
6'8" to
asking
play
for
with
is
his.
crazy, my nigga.
I
Like
ain't
this
even
shit is
asking
wild.
no number.
Bro, the
But
shit you asking for, the numbers have to go along with it. Like you can't be asking for certain shit then if you see like 6-2-2, you're not gonna be happy, bro, for the shit you asking for, bro. So like I said,
no,
bro, get ready, cause this season, boy, he wanna see a lot from this nigga, boy. And I'm telling you, boy, you ain't gonna see that shit immediately, my nigga. So
no. What I'm saying is like Kevin Durant and Royce O'Neal. They used to keep Royce O'Neal on the elbow, and he ain't have to hug the 3-point line. He could stand like 3 feet back. And anytime Kevin Durant would play that midi, and they trying to double, he would find Royce O'Neal. I'm not asking Diego to be Kevin Durant, but I am asking him to drive left and find somebody at the elbow. You 6'8", either put that shot up or you get to the. You can either put up that shot to the midi or get to the rim because you 6'8". And if they start doubling that, then you can find somebody on the elbow like KD used to find Royce O'Neal. And that's what I'm saying, bro. Like these are things. These are simple basketball actions, bro. I'm not asking him to be Shaq. You know what I'm saying? I'm just asking him to, you know, play that mid range game. Don't be 6'8" and only take 3-pointers. That's ridiculous, bro. You the tallest guy in the perimeter, and you taking 5 3 pointers. Yeah, y'all don't see the common sense that I'm looking for. The logic of a player to be 6'8" and take 3-pointers. You know, niggas
I
wish they were
don't
6'8" and
know
they wish
what
they
you're
could dunk,
saying
bro.
right now, bro. I don't know what you're saying because you just brought up KD working in the mid range and he gonna shoot over somebody. So like, I don't know what you're saying right now. You just
Nah.
want, yo, bro. This reminded me of when you was just shitting on Keegan Murray for whatever reason, bro. That's what this feel like right here. Yo, you was the fucking 8th pick and you not doing this. I expect you to be a shot creator if you get picked this high. Remember, Breezy said this. I'm telling you, bro,
Yeah,
he's
bro.
setting up the stage, my nigga. I'm telling you, this. Oh my god, bro.
Bro, like
Damn,
y'all want to draft
son.
a player that's going to get y'all 8 points, and y'all,
Damn,
oh look,
son.
I'm happy because he's such a role player and he sets screens.
This the Prince of
And no, bro,
Positivity right here. You see
Yeah,
how he
nah,
coming through the building, bro? This the Prince of Positivity, my nigga. And this nigga coming through just shitting on this young nigga, bro.
I'm about to, I'm about to,
I didn't sit on him. I don't know
I'm
why
about
you
to say,
pushing that fake rhetoric, bro. That's propaganda.
I'm about to
It's just,
say, Ace scored 8 points his first game too, bro. Like, yo, it
Would
ain't
he have
about
shit
the
on Ace
point.
if he
no, I'm
so if
not.
Ace
I'm
scores
not
8
saying it's
points?
about the points. I'm talking about the shot attempts and how it's only 5 from the behind the 3-point line.
Yeah, but Breeze, you got to understand how they use him in college and how they use him overseas. Everything they did for Diego was off a serious pick. Like he had nobody setting a solid pick so he could do anything. You know what I'm saying? So he's not a good creator. As he said, I call myself a point guard, but I'm just a playmaker. But how they used him was setting picks. Danny Wolf, the same way. He created a little bit today, but in college, he had a center set picks for him so he can get around the pick and roll and he'll create from there for others. That's how they both created. Now Trayor is the same way, but he can get his, you know what I'm saying, jab step, and I'm out and I can create for myself. But those two guys need someone to set a screen or a pick for them in order for them to really get to what they're good at. That's why you see his game like you see the numbers. You saying that because he didn't get to use what he was good at because no one set a solid pick or screen so he can get downhill or he can get in the paint and start, you know what I'm saying, playmaking like he do. So that took away from his game because he didn't have that.
All right, Kwaku Ghana said, you don't think Coach said you could make work on shooting? Maybe, perhaps. You know what I'm saying? Jordy Fernandez was there. So, yeah, that's fair to say.
So what happens if the season starts and Jordy got him doing shit at the top of the key and not really having him like, being as person inside the paint, back to the basket, trying to muscle his way to the paint. He just have them destroy people from the perimeter with his mismatch. Do you have a problem with that? Because that's your coach doing that now at that point when the season starts.
Yeah, I critique Jordy Fernandez too, bro. He need to be finding a mismatch with Diego. You know what I'm saying? If you got a 6'8" point, I mean, they had him at this point. I mean, this
I'm
point
saying though,
forward.
if you put him on the wing though, he is a walking mismatch because he could just rise up over damn near everybody that's on the court, especially if he coming off a screen, because that's how he playing right now. He coming off the screen, letting it fly. Good for him, could still use some work, but that's what he doing right now. So we gotta take what he doing right now. He coming on screen, shooting over the defender. So
Bruh,
if he come
make
into the
it,
season doing that, you have a problem with that?
make it closer to the basket, bro. Like work on
But
his shot
why?
selection.
But
Look at his
why?
shot. Hold on, let's look at his shot selection. Let's look at his shot selection. Let's see what he actually did. You know what I mean? Where he shot the ball from.
I'm about to pull up all his shots, bro. Hold on, son. I'm about to pull up every single shot.
I'm about to show y'all right now.
If they all came on screens, my nigga, I'm losing my mind. We not talking ball no more. I'm into straight trolling mode. I'm into straight trolling mode, bro.
I'm always talking
Yo.
ball.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. But I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
I'm always talking ball.
You gotta go watch how he plays.
This is his shot selection.
Wait, hold on, bro. Hold on. Not to cut you off, bro. Hold on. How the fuck Leaf is on live and he not here, my nigga? This nigga is on live right now, but he's not here, bro. What? How
I
are you
seen
doing
that.
that, bro?
I
Yo, this is
seen
some
that.
bullshit, my nigga.
He pulled up for 5 minutes. Said I'm
He
live.
dipped out, my nigga, but I can see you on live though. This some bullshit, my nigga. This is all right. I'm gonna hold down. I'll hold down.
That's hilarious. Bro, he 5 shots. Come on, bro. Come on, man. You 6'8". This is from somebody that's not 6'8", bro. You gotta be 6'3" to take shots like this, bro.
Who's the
You
compare and
6'8".
contrast right now? I don't. Where his shots? Who?
This
Nah,
is
see,
Jago. This is Jago shots. His
Oh,
so
whole
black,
game.
right? Okay.
if
He
you,
hit two. He
I'm
hit 2 out of 5.
I'm on BYU highlights right now, right? The first play, he get a pick. They set a pick. He pulled a three. This game, he had 18 points, 11 assists. What I'm telling you is he needs help. He's not a guy that's really going to create for himself and get anywhere on the floor. That's not how he operates. So if he doesn't have that, he's not going to operate at his highest level. So you know what I'm saying? You're going to say that he's not doing something is because he doesn't have it to help him operate. You know what I'm saying? Like he needs a pick in order for him to either shoot well or get a rhythm or get downhill. You know what I'm saying? That's how his game is made. That's how he plays. You know what I'm saying? That's how they had him playing, and that's how he plays. Like today wasn't to his strength. Today was just go out there and hoop, and that's what you got from him. You know what I mean?
Okay. No, that's fair. That's fair. Shout to Ice, shout to Easy, shout to CJ, shout to Jamal, shout to the chat, Quake Ugana, Barry. He trying to hoop today. We gonna see. Shout to This Is JTV. Also, he was on the panel. Shout to Bry, Star Traffic, Eric Kwan, JDJ, all y'all ever in the chat, Kurt the Flirt, and everybody that I might have forgot to mention. Shout to all y'all, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I was trying to make this a 3 hour stream, but I gotta get up early, man. I can't lie to you. Word. But yeah, man. I ain't gotta clip up every show. Y'all right about that now. So I clip up some of the shows, but not every show now. Word. But yeah, man. Nets fans is the best fans. We gonna be back with more content really soon. And yeah, man, I'll have my reservations, but I'll chill. I'll fall back and just watch more of the basketball before I'm
You're not
heavy
chilling, bro.
critiquing these players.
You're
Nah,
not
nah,
chilling.
I'm a chill. I'm not gonna go to bed wishing they get more play development. They did their best their first game. You know what I'm
If
saying?
you see the same
Let the
shit from Igor the next game, bro, you come in here on fire and
nah,
brimstone timing, bro. You like, what
I
the fuck this little nigga doing? I'm
nah.
tired of this bullshit already.
I think the whole summer league should be assessed. Not just one game or even the first game, for that matter. The whole summer league. You know, I'll reserve my how I feel about their development after 4 games of play. Not one. I give them. They get that much grace from the fans. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to big fan base, they get that word. But yeah, man, I'm gonna get with y'all later. Have a good night, y'all. Nets fans is best fans. Peace.
All right.